Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. for our Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 a.m. on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker and our Designer Inspiration show. Now we do have the amazing Natalia Colman with us today and her stuff is fabulous. It's silver clay. We've also got a bit of a druzy based piece that you're going to show us how to do as well, aren't you?
Yes, we do today. I love my druzy. Do you like druzy?
I love your druzy.
Oh,
It's got to be said, yeah.
We're going to be spoilt to death, so we've got gold and silver today. It's not real gold, but gold druzy.
Gold druzy, yeah. You can't go wrong with today's designs, and you can't go wrong with today's guest designer. Absolutely lovely, Natalia. We also have, coming up later, a bit of a Christmas sale. Now, we did a bit of a Christmas sale yesterday. Just, if you did watch yesterday, you might know what's coming up. If not, that's all I'm showing you. That's all I'm showing you. But it's going to be price slashed. I promise you. I promise you. What else have we got? We've got wire. Da-da-da-da. We've got a threading bundle. We've got silver clay DVDs. We've got silver clay books. Where's the bag? Oh, the bag. We're going to recap the bag if you've only just joined us. And we've got pearls. It's all good. It's all very good. Oh, Ben and his chocolate bar. Beautifully done, thank you, sir. We've got this fabulous bag as well. As just seen, there is so much space in this. And if you are a little bit like me, I've got an old style filing cabinet that has all my beads and bits and pieces in, which is fine until you get things like this that doesn't go in the filing cabinet because it's all like little bits and pieces. So I've started putting them underneath, and then of course it grows, and then I have to put them on the top, and then of course it looks untidy and is a nightmare to dust, if I'm honest with you. I need something like this that I can put everything in, put it under the bed, tidy it up, and then get it out and just start again. And that is exactly why this is. I can put my head in it. Do you know what? I could, except it's got a divider in the middle, so I can't put my head in it. I could put it on like that, but I can't get my head fully in it. But the divider's rather useful. You can put all your silver and wire on one side because the wire it always uncoils. Don't put it in a drawer. That drawer's a real mess. Anyway, we are bringing these later on. So, right, what's first, Pip? That threading bundle. This one here, ooh, okay, so this is our threading bundle. Oh, and you get a gem selection as well. So one of these, you can't have too many of these. You can't go wrong as well. If you have tried to bead without them, trust me, it's an awful lot easier if you use this. One, you can store different beads in different sections. Two, you can plan everything in the grooves. And three, you've got those markings there. They're not just for decoration, it is going to help you because you've got your centimetres and your inches there just to help you plan your designs. It's so much easier planning them on here, having a play around, than planning them on the thread and then realise you want to change something. So these are fabulous. Then we've got the deluxe gem selection. Now in this one I can see amethyst, I can see lemon quartz, I can see rose quartz. Beautiful pieces. Again, it's the cut. This is your deluxe and you're talking sizable gemstones in this bead scoop, and it's that beautiful cut. It's a nice way to get gemstones because you haven't got a whole strand. Sometimes you don't need a whole strand. It forces you to come up with completely different designs that you might not normally have done. And it's fun to play, it's fun to experiment and to push your limits as well to see as a designer. So I do love the bead scoops. We've got a big tub here that we can choose from, which is great fun. Now then, we then have memory wire. It's interesting to see how many designers, because now when we do the designer inspiration, the designer decides challenge, that we have memory wire in the drawers, and because they only get 3 strands, they're allowed to use different findings and things that you wouldn't normally find in a regular kit. And the amount, how many times that memory wire creeps in, oh, that's just on a bit of memory wire, and instantly you've got that shape. It's there, it's so very easy to use, and you're getting 14 coils of each. That's 14 coils of the necklace, of the bracelet, and of the rings. If you haven't used memory wire before, have a little try, see how you go. This is a real inexpensive way to buy it when you're buying it as part of a kit, to see whether you like it, to see whether you get on with it. Then we've got your organza ribbon, great for your kumihimo. Then we've got our essential threading pack, which includes your monofilament, your stretchy elastic, and your beading thread. Then you get your hemp cord. Again, another medium that if you haven't used it yet, have a little try, see what you can come up with. I really like the natural colours of this. I think it's really, really lovely. But you're also getting a black, a green, yellow, purple, red, orange, and blue in there, as well as your cream, your brown, and your natural. Then we've got another pack. There's so much in this. They are essentials and you know that you're going to use it. We've got some wax cord, we've got organza bags, which are great if you sell your jewellery. Even if you gift your jewellery as well, it's nice just to make it into something special. I've bought recently some paper little bags to put my jewellery in for gifts, and it was £8. And that was in the sale. It was reduced from £12. They're just paper bags, and I think I've got 6 of each, and there's 3, so I've got 18 paper bags for £8. Anyway, you're getting 10 of this size. Oh, 10, okay, so 10 in the gold and 10 in the orange. And then you've got so much. Some more beading thread and some stretchy elastic in the yellow and in the orange. It is that time we are looking, if you are selling your jewellery, if you're looking at craft fairs, then it's time to get in those summer colours. I know it's crazy, but we are approaching the longest day, and that's when the days start getting lighter. So this is your essential starter kit. Everything you see there is what you are getting. Do not forget that you are getting the deluxe gem selection as well, which are normally $12.95. That's on average what you are getting in your gem selection. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm just going to show you everything that you are getting. Oh my goodness me, we've got so much. Okay, hold on. Okay, and that. Okay, I've laid it all out. Oh, and 2 organza bags as well, 2 of your purple organza bags. This is everything that you are getting. That's 2 meters of orange wax cord, 2 meters of yellow wax cord, 10 times yellow organza bags, 10 times orange organza bags, although I think they're golden, 6+ meters of orange elastic, 6+ meters of yellow elastic, 15 meters of silver coloured beading thread, 5 meters of your poppy red organza, lemon organza and viola blue, also known as blue. Then you've got your memory wire, that's 14 coils in the necklace, bracelet and the ring. Then you are getting 50 meters of the stainless steel beading thread, 80 meters of your monofilament, 66 meters of your clear elastic, your purple organza gift bags times 2. Oh, my eyes have gone funny. Jewellery Maker necklace making tray, 3 threading pack option 12. Threading pack brights, I'm not entirely sure what those are. I think that's all been included actually. Then you're getting your 10 times 10 yards of your hemp cord, and last but no means least, the deluxe gem selection bead scoop. That is everything that you are getting. Now, don't forget the bead scoop by itself is $12.95. And this is your total price for everything that I have here. $19.95. You're getting a lot here, and it's gonna last you at least maybe 6 months. I don't know, it depends on how often you are making, but you've got some great colors in here. And if you haven't yet tried Kumihimo, then this is a really lovely way just to try with 3 colors, see how you get on. If you haven't tried yet with memory wire, then that's something great that you can have a go at. If you have children and you think they break up on the 20th, what are you going to do with them for 4 days? My mum hated that bit where we used to get, like, we'd be as high as kites after school, like when school ended, and there would still be 7 days before Christmas. Sit them down, get them knotting, get them macrameing. Give them something to do, otherwise the excitement will go crazy. $19.95. Don't forget, it is of course a free phone number, and the number is right there at the bottom of your screen. Oh, and we've got a quiz today. It's quiz time. Don't forget, only ever 1 postage and packing, and that's always $2.95. If you've already got an open basket, you can just add whatever you like to that and not have to pay for any more postage and packing. And don't forget our extended guarantee at the moment as well, and that's right up until the 31st of January. We will be going over to Natalia within the next 20 minutes, but we need to launch our quiz today. Now, the quiz has 4 clues, so you answer each one of the 4 questions, and then that will lead you to a gemstone. Okay, that's the idea. So how it works, it's good, isn't it? Do you like that?
I love it when we do a quiz. People win anything.
Yeah, oh yes, I forgot to tell you, Natalia. What they win is what you make.
Oh no! Oh, no pressure there. And I hope it's something good.
No pressure. So you're going to get to choose. So we should. Did anybody tell Natalia that? I don't know. We just thrown that on her. Yeah, she's all right. She's been informed. You are going to, Natalia, if that's all right, we will be showing you some strands that you can have later on.
You see, last time, you know, we did the limerick last time that you couldn't read. It was really unfair on you, wasn't it? You should have your contact lenses in, bless you. Yeah. But Deb's in Cheshire won it, and she sent me a lovely email. She said she really liked the jewellery, so thank you.
Oh, nice. Well done, Debs. Right, question 1, the very first question of the 4, and then the 5th is putting them all together and coming up with the gemstone. Question 1 is this: what is the surname of a new guest designer who shares the same first name as our presenter? That's me, by the way. That's me. I did. The surname of the new guest designer that shares their first name with myself. Okay, that's your first clue to come up with it. Apparently there's a clue on Facebook, apparently, that might help you. Okay, if anyone doesn't know, my name is Sarah. There, that's helped you. No, I haven't really. I just put a little bit together. So if you can text us in, it's 60777, and don't forget to start your text message with JM Studio. Now, this you might already think you know the answer, but don't forget, you've got to come up with a gemstone. So there's going to be 3 other questions after this one. And if you get all the questions right, then you will also get the remainder of the beads that Natalia uses, that doesn't use. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you just get the gemstone right, you just get what Natalia makes. But if you get all the clues right as well, and you send us that text message, then you get the remaining beads as well. Okay, only one person will win, and we will pick the winner at random after 4:30. All T's and C's are found on, I don't know, okay, right, in Pip's head. Okay, so where are we starting first? Okay, now this is 6 under 6. 6 gemstones, 6 beautiful strands, and they are all going for under £6. And this is our first one. It's our Fancy Jasper. Now, Fancy Jasper is the gemstone of partying. That's what I learned, and I love the fact that on one website it says, but beware, it could really make you cut loose. That's how much of a party. Did you know that?
I didn't. I need to get myself some. I don't get out enough.
We need it for the. I'm not going on the staff party, but are you going on the staff?
I'm not
No,
going.
we can't go. We can't go. We need our own January party, and we can all wear
Yeah.
Jasper and cut loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. 220 carats of our Fancy Jasper, and they are in the swirl drums. That's 11 times 8 mils. Now, if you're like me and you're going swirl drums, let me just show you what they are. So they've just got a slight swirl, 4 sides, highly polished, in a very, very slight swirl. Gorgeous. And with the Fancy Jasper, Fancy Jasper. It's all these colours that you are getting. Look at, I love that one. Real natural, gorgeous tones. Blues and greens. It's just all the different greens, like some sage greens in there. I like this one, just with a tiny little fleck of green in. And you could put that with lemon quartz, that would be gorgeous, or your citrine. This one here. Love that, love that. That pink, that sort of dusky pink that you're getting in that one, next door to that grey with specks of pink. Really lovely. This is a brand new strand today, TMGP 37 on our Fancy Jasper. Now, of course, we are going under £6 on this. Let's have a look. How low can we go? $5.95, we're happy with that. It's under £6. Great value. I love the difference of colours in this and that really lovely cut. There's a little bit fancy as well to match our Fancy Jasper. It's a free phone number and it's right at the bottom of your screen. If you're buying on the website, you should be able to just see a link at the bottom that will allow you to add this to your basket. No strand or kit or bundle is allocated to you until you check out of your basket. So please, if anything is low in stock, you need to check out of your basket as soon as you can, and obviously everything will be sent together for one postage and packing throughout the day. It is our lovely Fancy Jasper. Now, Natalia, what are you thinking about Fancy Jasper? Would you like this strand?
I love that strand.
She would love that
I
strand,
really
really.
love it, yeah.
She's going for it early on.
Well, you had me when you said the word party.
Yeah, yeah, cool. I'm going to leave that there for you, okay? We'll come back for the next one. Okay, Boss, what's next? Box 12, box 12. Ooh, rose quartz. These are nice. They're chunky and they're all different, which is great. Now, rose quartz is it makes a lovely gift because it's the gemstone of love. Not just romance love, but plutonic love as well. AVIM 62, and you're getting 320 carats here. Now, you have got a graduated strand, but they are still quite big. So they are approximately 10 times 8 to 18 times 13 mils on a 32 centimetre strand. So there's a big carat weight on here. I love that one in the middle. Look at that, that's a real chunky one. Gorgeous. Now, don't forget, this is going under £6. How often do you see a strand of rose quartz, 320 carats, beautifully polished, chunky, fabulous pieces that's going under £6? Rose quartz as well is becoming instantly recognisable with people on the high street as well. People are getting to know their gemstones far more than 10 years ago, and rose quartz is a very, very popular one. Okay, let's bring you a price on this. AVIM 62. Wowza, £4.95. I like that a lot. Under £5 for a beautiful strand. If you sell your jewellery, this is ideal. As I say, people are recognising it now. If you give your jewellery to friends, it's a lovely gemstone to give because of the meaning behind it. It's that love, it's that unconditional love as well. I think it's got a really lovely sentiment. And also these chunky pieces. Imagine these in rings with antique bronze wire. Oh, we've got antique bronze wire bundle coming up later. Now these rose quartz are not enhanced as well. This is natural, they are natural. This great, great colour. And don't forget that if you find rose quartz in other retailers, are you getting that fabulous pink? Don't buy the grey stuff. It's out there, it's called rose quartz, but it's got a grey tinge to it. This is that soft, romantic pink that really screams quality for under £5. £4.95, and we've got to move on. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I've worked with rose quartz a lot. I love those, but I'm
you're gonna hold out.
Hang on, I
quite
think
right. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Number 15. Okay. Red garnet. No, red garnet. Red garnet is the birthstone of January, so it's going to get very, very popular. And I've not seen this pretty cut before. Are they hearts? They are indeed red garnet faceted hearts. 50 carats of your red garnet. This is part of our under £6 section. This is red garnet. It's a great, great colour. It's that colour, the word garnet comes from the Greek word seed, referring to the pomegranate seed. Now, sometimes you get garnet that's really, really dark. I've got the natural garnet in the rough cups, and that's really, really dark. It's almost black. Here, you've got that beautiful red, and it's, let me just show you. Can you see the hearts? They're faceted down the sides, so they really pick up the light. Really pretty. VWIM 93 is your item number, and these are beautiful. Let's bring you a price on these. It is going under £6, which I think is remarkable for this strand. £5.95, you can't go wrong. So pretty. And when the light shines through them, that lovely pinky red colour, that pomegranate colour is fabulous. Really, really gorgeous. What are you thinking?
I would like those as well.
You would like those. Natalia's grabbing them.
Do you know why? Because if you're making a last-minute presents for Christmas, that would be wonderful. But thinking Valentine's Day is coming up. It's going to be here before we know it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that. See, my birthday's on the 12th of February, so Valentine's Day and birthday always seems to just seems to roll into one, which is unfair because I miss out on a gift.
Yeah,
but
that's
anyway,
no good.
there we are.
You need to be born in June like me, and then you have a nice, midway through the celebration.
Yeah, and then everything's evenly spaced then, isn't it?
My mother was very considerate like
she
that.
She was. Well done, your mum. Now look at these. I've not come across these before. These are rose gold 925 sterling silver, and they're little bead caps. They're what? Called what? Seamless cones. Oh, Pete's not about, but Ben's just trying to find me some tweezers. There you go. Great little bead caps, these. And funnily enough, they are seamless. Let me just show you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Here you go. Ah, there they are. On Friday, we've got an Aztec show coming up, and these would look great with those. Now, you could use them as bead caps, or you could use them the other way around. I like having the bead here, and then having that coming out the other way. I like those. They're lovely. Have them as just little stud earrings with a little bead there. They're really unusual. Or having them as like a little cap like that with then various strands coming out of it, because the threading hole is big enough for that. like an umbrella. Gorgeous. Oh, I see. Pip's idea is having them so they're almost like a pyramid, so they're sort of like two-sided, or the other way, so they're like
Diablo.
A Diablo. Can you Diablo, Ben?
I could. I don't know if I could anymore.
You used to be able to.
Yeah,
Diablo. I used to have a Diablo as well. That was a good Christmas that year. Diablo and a devil stick and a pogo stick. Oh, I love a pogo stick.
Yeah.
It's really good for your stomach muscles. Okay, if you like these, then get ready. They are in the under £6. Rose gold plated 925, LQ AZ 38, and this is your price. $4.95. They are your 95. It's rose gold plated. It's your high end. Use that as a selling point in your jewellery for just $4.95. £1 each, under £1 each for the genuine silver as well. Great value. And you can have some fun with these. Something a little bit different, something new. I've not seen these. We can't guarantee that we can bring you these prices again. So if you like what you see, jump on the phone line. Free phone number. Oh, we've got to race on. We've got to race on. Next box here. Oh, amethyst. Now we had this in smoky quartz the other day, yesterday actually. This kind of cut, really lovely. This is under £6. Okay, this is part of the under £6 collection, and these are your amethyst. Birthstone for February, 80 carats, and I really love these plain irregular drops. If you, yesterday, and you were lucky enough to get the smoky quartz in this, then that would look really nice with the purple. Very beautiful. GKRU39 is your code. Now these are approximately 6 times 3 to 8 times 3 mils on a 30 centimetre strand. Really lovely. A good purple colour as well. What do you think of these, Natalia?
They're beautiful, and I'm going to hold out for something
You're
more, but I love the shape of those.
Yeah,
they're gorgeous.
they're really lovely. There's one more choice. You're going to have to go with the next one.
Okay, I have faith that it's going to be something fantastic.
The faith. Yay, no problems. Let's bring you a price on these. It's amethyst. Do not forget it's amethyst. I'm surprised it's in the under £6 section. So let's go for a price. Okay, and this is your price. $5.90. No, it is not. I was thinking under £6. I was thinking $5.95. I was not thinking under £4. Now that is crazy. $3.95, and this is for your amethyst, an instantly recognisable gemstone, a birthstone. They're beautifully polished. They have got a really nice purple to them. Not too dark, not too light. Purple as well. It's supposed to help creativity. I love it. $3.95. Jump on the phone lines. If you haven't yet opened a basket and you're still not quite sure whether to do so, this is a steal at a price. $3.95. Graphics have crashed.
Oh no, why? Because it's so excited.
Because it's so excited, yeah, it's going, what's going on?
Into meltdown.
It's management, yeah, they're going, stop them, stop the show. $3.95, great value. Have you got the code? Can you read the code in my ear, please? GKRU39, or you can speak to the call centre as well, and they should be able to help you. 0800 644 655, for $3.95, an absolute steal with your amethyst here. Lovely. What's your birthstone?
Mine is pearl.
Pearl.
June, yeah.
Love pearls.
Yeah.
There it is. We're back on. Back in the room even. We've sold 20 of these already, and there is a little bit of a queue on the phone. People are double buying on these. At the moment there's enough to go around. If you are in a bit of a queue, please hang on in there. If another 4 has gone. 0800 644 655. It is a free phone number. If you're in a queue, please bear with us. The call centre do know that you're waiting and they're trying to get to your call as soon as they can. Pat in Staffordshire, Carolyn in Wiltshire, Mary in Lancaster, Maggie in Lancaster, Sue in Hampshire, Lynette, hello Lynette in Worcestershire. I know a Lynette in Worcestershire. Angela in the West Midlands, and Denise in Essex. And the list goes on. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Get it now. It's not that far. Oh, it's just over 2 months till my birthday. If my husband is listening, he needs to sort out my Christmas present first. Last one. It's our cool.
Oh, that was, see, it was fate.
Nice. Look at these. These are faceted rounds. And the reason, if you just joined us and you're wondering why the excitement is, Natalia has chosen 2 strands already for her challenge. And these are the last ones that she was going to have, and they work perfectly with those. Really, really beautiful. You're getting 20 carats of our lovely faceted green colour quartz. They are approximately 3 mil on a 36 centimetre strand. A great colour that you're getting there. And because they're faceted, they are really picking up that light. Absolutely stunning. JAKZ01 is your item number there. Aren't they pretty? Really lovely. What was that, sorry, Pip? They're coming in on the phone already? Okay, we're gonna have to bring you a price on this. Get ready, it is part of our under £6 section. How low can we go? £5.95, great value. Imagine the workmanship that has gone into faceting these when they're those little 3 mils. Fabulous price for beautiful gemstones. If you haven't tried seed beads yet and you are looking to go a little bit further to try something new, then this is a great strand in which to do so. Lovely colour. Of course, your green, yes, it works great for Christmas, but then you get your spring green as well. Green goes with everything. Think of the spring colours. When flowers start to bloom, everything goes with green. Very pretty. Just £5.95 for that. Don't forget, it is a free phone number and you can check out of your basket as many times as you like for just £2.95 postage and packing per day. Now, we're going to go for a very quick break. And after, what is it first? Is it silver clay first? It's a silver clay demo with the lovely Natalia. We are coming straight back to you after this.
Join silver clay expert Natalia Colman and take your jewellery making to the next level with this exciting workshop. Natalia will guide you through the various steps of gemstone setting in silver clay and how you can create some beautiful pieces with the addition of some of your favourite gemstones. The full course includes 30 grams of silver art clay, 20 centimetres of fine silver bezel wire, a selection of gemstones, use of all the relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our studio store. All of this for £119.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
if you are new to silver clay, then I just want to show you this. Now, this has been made by the lovely Natalia. There's a peacock that you can see in the center there. Isn't that just the most beautiful piece? I'm a big fan of my pearls as well. And what a lovely contemporary way to use them, but still with a luxury and a classic feel. But can you have, you know when I'm saying like it's contemporary, but it's classic as well?
It is, and you can actually have that. That is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Modern twist on the...
But you know that it's just going to look beautiful with whatever you wear it with. It's absolutely stunning. And I just love the way silver clay can be used. You can make your rings with it, and it always looks high end. Well, it is high end. It's silver, but it's just the things that you can use that you wouldn't expect that you can do from home.
Yes,
I think that's what I just love.
Yes.
And it can really make a difference in a piece. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is what Natalia is going to show how to make. But you might be going, well, I don't have silver clay, so what am I going to do? Well, funnily enough, we got a starter kit here at a price that it has never been before. So what do you get in your silver clay starter kit? First of all, there's a set of playing cards. Now, you know, that's just in case you get bored. No, it's not. It's so that you can make sure that when you're rolling, you roll at the same height. I think Natalia will probably explain that later. But basically, you can use 5 playing cards. You could, and you have them side by side. So 5 here, and then you roll, so that you're going to always get the right thickness, because you don't want to be wasting this. This is real silver. Then you get your brushes. Now your brushes are, they're for getting the bits off at the end, aren't they?
Yeah, after you fire the silver, it has this white appearance, which is what happens when it fires, and you need a brush to bring the silver surface.
Great, thank you. So you're getting your 2 wire brushes there. You're of course getting your art clay, and you're getting 7 grams of this. Now this is real silver that's mixed with water and like a binding ingredient,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is.
And then when you fire it, you get real silver. Now 7 grams, how much will 7 grams make?
It will make you that pendant.
It will make you that pendant,
yeah.
Brilliant. And you can make a ring with it as well, can't you?
You could make a ring with it. You could make a ring and one of the little pendants that I'm showing today.
Lovely, that's great. Then you've got a cutter. Is this your agate?
Agate burnisher, yeah.
What do you do with your agate burnisher?
You use it to polish.
Okay, that's for your polishing. You've got your roller. You've got, now these, Natalia's going to show a lot about these, aren't you, later on? These are for your rolling your snakes.
Rolling snakes, ropes of clay. So really, all you need today, basically, the contents of the starter kit and the piece of perspex.
Brilliant. We've also got these, they're for sanding, aren't they? For sanding before you fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we've got an emery board for the same.
Yeah.
Then we've got, oh, there's 2 of those. Do you get 2 of those?
No.
No, you don't get 2 of those. It's got mixed up. I do apologise. You only need 1, you don't need 2. Then we've got some tweezers, and we've got this for firing. You pop that over a gas stove, don't you?
Yes.
And then we've got, now what's this for?
That, you fill the barrel of it with water. It's a bit like a fountain pen, but instead of being a pen nib, you've got a brush under the lid.
Great. A pen. Now this is everything you need, including your silver clay. Now you are getting everything that I have just shown you, everything that you can see there, and this is everything you need to get started. It's a fabulous medium, and as I say, we are going to a price that we haven't been to before. Now get ready, it's a free phone number, make sure you check out of your baskets as soon as you can, because the whole silver clay starter kit is coming at you for $29.95. You are getting 7 grams of genuine, or what, just put it there, silver. This turns into silver. It's all, it's higher quality than
sterling.
Sterling,
yes.
higher quality than sterling silver. Incredible. Just for $29.95. Now, if you're still not sure what to do, stay tuned. We are going to go over to Natalia very, very shortly, and we are going to see what the gorgeous designs and how you use it as well. So you will be fully equipped when that lands through your door. Actually, you'll probably have to sign for it. It's not going to just be posted. I don't know. I always have to sign for mine. Yeah, you have to sign for it. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, right, so that is your starter kit. Now, we will be recapping that as well, because you might be wanting to see what Natalia does with it before you buy it, which is fair enough, or you might have already seen the DVD and you've been after it anyway, and at that price you're just going to get it, which I don't blame you. Now, we've got some beads here. As you can see on Natalia's designs, she used these. Lovely, lovely pearls. Have a little look. Now these have got that soft pink nude colour. What colour are they called? They're called peach, okay. Peach cultured potato pearls. Really lovely. Have a little look at those. Now then, these are approximately, as I say, 7 to 8 mils with your lovely peach cultured pearls, and they just look stunning, that classic. You can use them in a contemporary design as well. Then we've got the purple ones. Look at these purple. Aren't they incredible? I don't think these are purple. I think these are wine colour. Wine colour. I would say wine colour. Yeah, we reckon these are wine. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Then we've got peacock cultured pearls. Now these are small nuggets, an amazing deep colour there. Look at that, absolutely stunning. And then we've got these. Oh no, sorry, those are blue, and these are your peacock. These are your peacock. Look at that, it's that petrol on water effect when you're getting loads of different colours. Greens, purples, reds, oranges, pinks, blues. It's absolutely stunning. And they're the nuggets as well, so they're real organic feel to them. And these are the beads, the bundle that Natalia has used in her designs, and we are going to go over to her very, very shortly. FXGC72 is your code, and this is your prize for all 4 beautiful strands of pearls. Now it should be. Now hold on, is that that's if you bought them each? You see, I still think you've got 4 pieces here. You've got 4 strands. $22.30, I think, is a great price for that. That's real bargain JM prices. But the bundle price is lower. Okay, let's see, let's see. We are price slashing, let's see. Ooh. $15.95, great value. You've got 4 strands of your pearls, and look what you can do with them. They are so pretty. Of course, you don't have to use it with silver clay. You can use it with anything. These are $15.95 for 4 strands of pearls. Absolutely great value. Imagine how much you could sell a piece of jewellery that is actual silver and genuine pearls. Great value that you are getting here. Jump on the phone lines, free phone number, and don't forget to check out your baskets as soon as you can. If you get these home and you decide you don't like them, then that is not a problem. I don't think you will, but you know, each their own. You can just send them back, no quibble money back guarantee, right up until the 31st of January at the moment. So you can buy in total confidence. 4 strands, genuine pearls, $15.95. Can't go wrong, can't go wrong. We're gonna go over to Natalia. This is my favourite part of the show. I'm very excited to see what she has come up with. Very excited at the prices, actually. Silver clay is at the bottom. That's for the starter kit right now. And in your main graphic piece, you are getting the 4 strands. Yeah. 4 strands of pearls. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, this is really great to see the different colours together. I should have bought that. I'll get it over. this shape is great of the silver clay as well. Look at this, and the ring. Now, you've got peridot in there, and you fired it with peridot, didn't you?
I fired it in place, yes, because peridot can cope with the heat. Certain gemstones can be fired in place, and peridot is one of them. So I happen to have a peridot like you do.
Like you do, yeah. Great. And then this one is just so pretty and simple, but something a little bit different as well.
So easy to make and uses so little clay, because the techniques I'm going to show you today are all about being really minimal, because you know we want to invest in a new hobby, but we don't want to put a fortune into it. We want to be able to make striking pieces of jewellery. So I hope that I've got the blend right of all of these things.
Yeah, lovely. I think the designs are absolutely stunning. Look at those. And this one with the silver clay. And don't forget, we've got pendants here, we've got a ring. You can use it as and when. And if you've got a client who's got a lot of money, you could make bangles and, oh no, you'd need a kiln though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, as long as the piece isn't higher than 2.5 centimetres, then you're okay.
Right,
so you could make a thin bangle.
And then you just concentrate on different areas.
Yeah, you fire it on the gas stove would be better, because you've got a bigger surface area.
Yeah. And you can just buy those camping gas stoves are like £10
at the moment.
Really?
I saw them the other day. Yes, and then obviously you buy your gas, but then your gas is going to last you a long time.
Yeah, lovely. Right, where do we get started?
Well, what would you like me to make first? Because you are the presenter here. You have the choice.
I would really like to. Ryan wants to see the peacock one, if that's okay.
Well, they're both peacocks, actually.
They're both
this
peacocks.
is peacock feather, and that's a peacock face.
Oh, peacock feather or peacock face? That's the burning question. Let's have your suggestion. This one, please.
That's my favourite.
Yay!
We'll do your favourite. I'll do the other one later.
We'll do this one. Yes, please.
So all you need for this is, I've talked about a piece of perspex. This is I'm using the one that comes in the polymer clay starter kit. The one that comes in the silver clay starter kit is just slightly smaller. But basically, this is what we call a snake roller. Yeah. And I don't think I've ever actually demonstrated some jewellery where I've used the snake roller so much. So I thought it's about time I did. Yeah. Because I always used to be a bit scared about rolling the snakes of clay because they do dry up quickly, but I've got some really good tips for you to stop that from happening.
Lovely.
So, and I said to you, Sarah, that we don't use much clay with this because you take a piece of clay and then when you're rolling it, it's getting longer and longer. So you're actually very economical with your clay, which is always good news, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to pinch off. I'm storing my clay in a screw top jar that's lined with a baby wipe that's really wet inside, and then I put it all inside some cling film so it doesn't dry out.
Great. And that will last for if it's in that with some moisture. How long will it last?
Forever. I mean, I had somebody who had something like this stored for 2 years. She'd been on a course and then she never done anything with it. So 2 years is the record. I'd like to hear if you had it longer.
2 years. That's okay.
So I'm going to pinch off a piece of silver clay, and I would say that's about 3 grams. So you're talking less than half of what you've got in a 7-gram pack of clay there. Yeah. And I'm going to stick it into a little sausage to get it started with my fingers. And then I'm going to start rolling. So the trick to rolling is to hold your all 4 corners of your snake roller and then just start rolling. You have to put a bit of pressure on because otherwise it won't go anywhere. And I'm going to move it a bit further up so everybody can see it on the camera. So just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Yeah, that's it. Do you know who sings that when I'm doing this?
You sing it?
I think it was Vicky that did it.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, there's no original songs around here.
Nothing's original.
So just keep rolling to get the length, and whilst you've got the snake roller on top of it, it's not drying out because it's stopping the heat from the air from getting to it. And can you see how one bit is a little bit thicker than the other? So I just put a bit more pressure on that side to even it out.
Okay.
And what we want is, I'll tell you the length. I haven't measured this yet, but you need to know what kind of length of clay you're rolling to. So I will tell you in 1 second.
So anyone can do this. So far, so good. Because I think sometimes you look at the final result. I mean, it's like so many things that I see with the guest designers. You look at the final result and you're like, oh, I can't do that. When you break it down.
Yeah, well, that's about 12 centimetres in length, that. So what I'm doing then is I've got a cup of water. I'm just taking my finger and literally, with no finesse, just soaking it. So this is the key to being able to work with ropes of clay like this, because if you don't put the water on, it dries and crackles really quickly, because what happens to it is the air's getting to it because it's stretched out, and then it dries out even more than a normal piece of clay would, because it's got all the water together in one solid piece, whereas when it's a length like this. So don't be frightened of putting
quite a lot on,
yeah. Don't be frightened of wetting your clay, because you are a sculptor now. So I'm thinking of that ceiling ghost.
Yes!
You know, I always imagine that Patrick Swayze's going to come up behind me, and it never happens.
Well, not anymore. I was at a party once and Patrick Swayze was there. I mean, I got in because I knew a friend of a friend, and we were like the bottom of the row. And annoyingly, I was dressed the same as the waitress, which was always embarrassing, in a black dress with a red belt. But yeah, he was sat in the corner. How exciting is that?
The most famous person I've ever met is Christopher Biggins. That's not good, is it?
I love Christopher
Not
Biggins.
as good as yours, A-list Hollywood star.
Well, I didn't meet him though, to be fair. I just went, oh my goodness, look.
Okay. So then you've got your snake of clay sitting in a pool of water like that, but can you see it's actually really malleable? So that's the reason why we want it to be quite wet like that. So I'm going to just dry my hands. I've got, where's it got? Oh, there it is. You know when something's in front of you?
Yeah, always.
We want to create something that's in two pieces. So could you bring the necklace over, and then I can show everybody what I'm talking about. So it's this kind of question mark almost that we've got going on here. So you can see I've done it in two pieces. So it starts from the top and goes into the curve, and then the base of the curve goes up to the top of the pendant. So I need to cut my snake into a half, but I don't want it to be absolutely equal half, so one slightly longer than the other. So I'm just going to cut about there, like that. Okay. And then what you need for the actual manoeuvring of the pendant is you need a little paintbrush. So get that wet, and this is the fun part. I really love doing this. So you can do it any shape you want to, basically. So you're using your paintbrush to manoeuvre.
Wow.
So actually, if we could bring the pendant down here, and then I can show everybody. If we
Oh,
lay
it
it
there?
flat,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Thank you. And then you can see where I'm at. So I'm going to turn it that way so I can get the exact shape. So one bit is going. My longest bit, which is my longest bit, is this one, is going up into a curve like that, and then up to the top. And then my other bit's coming down here like that.
Yeah, lovely.
I'm going to take that.
God, it's a great technique, really, as well, to kind of just get it all perfect and smooth.
Yes, it is, and it means you can take your time. You're not worrying about clay drying out.
Yeah.
So I've got too much, so I can just put that back in my stash of clay then.
Yeah.
And then how we've got this is we've got this kind of broader kind of base to it, and then that curls in like that. And then that goes into a gentle slope there.
Now, what would happen if you attempted to get your fingers in there?
Well, you would mash the clay up, so
Right.
this is why you really need to use a paintbrush like that. So,
Yeah.
so you mess and mess and mess until you get it absolutely how you want it, and then here's one that I have dried out, so you can see. Let's make sure that it's not wet here.
Beautiful.
I'm going to bring the board in. Actually,
Yeah.
you can see it better then. So that's my little pendant,
Lovely.
and when it's dried, what happens to it is it gets this almost like a little film on the back of it, and you can just use your finger and rub, and it will just fall off, because that's where the watery paste type clays dry.
So when you dry it, you just leave it on the side, still on its piece?
Yes,
Yep.
and it needs to dry at room temperature 24 hours, or you can speed dry it out, so you can pop it into a cool oven for about 80 degrees for about half an hour.
Okay, yeah.
And then that will be dry.
And can you pop the little thing in the oven?
Yes,
Yes?
because that's Teflon,
Oh,
so it's
right,
heat
yeah, yeah.
resistant, yes. And then another good way of smoothing off the back, because I always like the back to be really nice and rounded.
The backs of your
and
designs are
everything.
beautiful. We'll come on to that.
A baby wipe, so damp baby wipe. You don't want it wet, wringing wet, you just want it slightly damp. You can just rub it, and it just takes that edge off. You don't want to use a sponge pad that's inside your kit, because then you're going to make it, it'll have a flat spot, and we don't want that, do
Okay,
we?
yeah.
So can you see, Sarah, how that gives it a really lovely finish there?
Yeah, look. Yes, yeah.
And then you can't really discern the back from the front. It's lovely then.
Yeah.
So what we've created is a silhouette. This is almost like a frame. Now if you try to do the centre part, so if I bring that over here, you can see we've got our peacock feather design in the middle. If I rolled that out first and cut that shape out, and then I tried to put the snakes around it, the snakes would go all over the place. And this is where I've gone wrong in the past. And I did this wonderful workshop with a sculptor designer called Michael Marks this summer, and his whole he starts from ropes of clay and makes these silhouettes and then builds on them, and he taught me how to do this, and I just thought, oh, this is wonderful. That's what you do.
Yeah,
yes, exactly. Yeah. So I've been dying to show.
Was that in America? Because you were in America for a while.
Yeah.
She's well travelled.
So our next part of the design is to add our background, and I'll just put that over here. And what I'm using for that is I've got these texture stamps that I designed, and it's called Peacock Passion, because I love peacocks.
Lovely.
Who couldn't love a peacock?
You can't love a peacock, and we've got peacock beads as well that you can get in part of the thing.
That's the whole peacock theme going on here. It's intentional.
What was you saying, Oh, they're here. Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Okay, you can also buy these as well, funnily enough. Gorgeous. So what are you getting? These are designed by the lovely Natalia. I'm going to show you the back, just because I think that you'll be able to see the patterns more. So you are getting the peacock feathers, and you are getting the peacock, 3 different kinds of peacocks there, and they're actually this size. Gorgeous. So one of them you used the head, didn't you? But we're coming on to that later, which is there, and then you've got all these fabulous feathers as well. They're gorgeous, really gorgeous.
Art Deco style as well, which is my favourite era of jewellery. And so I couldn't find any peacocks. So I thought I'd design my own rubber stamps, and they can be used with polymer clay.
Oh, you are clever.
Thank you. I don't think so, but anyway.
Yes, you are.
So what I'm going to do is use 5 playing cards. So you talked about the thickness of playing cards, and that they come in the starter kit. So I sellotape, these are really bashed up and dog-eared, so don't check your playing cards out, use them again and again and again. And I've sellotaped them together, 2 piles of 5 playing cards, and that's the thickness we're going to roll out onto. I'm using a piece of Teflon to roll onto as well.
Do you know what I've done? I've shown the peacock things. I'm so engrossed about what you're doing. I didn't say a price. I'm like, what's next? Okay, no, this is the price of the 2 stamps. You're getting both stamps, and it's just £12.95. Now, obviously, you should be £14.95, so you are getting a £2 saving on this as well. Now, you can use this with your silver clay, but presumably, if you've got polymer clay as well, you can use
Jewel enamel as well.
Jewel enamel.
Yes.
They're absolutely stunning. Love them. Really beautiful. Because they're classy.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. But you know, like I say, people love peacocks. So and animals in jewellery is a massive trend for 2014. It's coming in now, but you know, the bird theme is really massive.
Yeah.
So I've got some of my balm from the starter kit that I'm going to use just to put a thin layer onto my Teflon.
Okie doke. Now this will just stop it sticking, won't it?
Stops it sticking, yeah. And one of the things I've noticed, this is a new formula of silver clay that it came out 12 months ago, that they improved it, and it's got a longer working time, and it's got a lovely consistency to work with. It's slightly smaller shrinkage as well, which is good. But one of the things that it does react to is if you put too much balm, it eventually dries the clay out. And I'm talking a lot, like if you're smearing balm everywhere and working with the clay and reworking it, it does end up getting a bit crumbly.
Okay.
So just watch out for that, because it's happened a few times in my workshop. So just less is more, be very sparing with the balm. And then when we use it was that one, wasn't it? When we use the peacock texture, we need to put some balm on there as well, because this rubber is fantastic, but it sticks really badly, or really well, to the silver clay, particularly on this bit here.
Okay.
So you just need to make sure that you've got this kind of resist on there.
Does the balm come in the kit?
In the starter kit, yes.
It does. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
And I'm going to pinch off another piece of silver clay. So I've got some here. So this is the rest of the 7 grams, basically.
Okay, right. So the whole thing is going to be 7 grams.
Yeah. And then I need to think about the kind of shape that I'm rolling out. So I want this question mark kind of shape. So it's going to be thicker at the bottom and then thinner, but it needs to be, I need to roll for length. So I'm going to roll first of all in this direction for the length, and I'm going to just flip my clay and get a bit of width on it, and then get the rest with the length.
Okay.
So then we have the right shape to start with. Can you see how we've got the exact shape that I need for my piece?
Lovely.
And just get rid of my cards now. I don't need those. And then this is the bit. Oh, my bum's drying up because there's aircon in the studio.
Yeah. We just put the aircon on. It's quite warm. Well, we have had some answers to our first question. 2 things just to bear in mind. There's still another 4 questions, and if you get all the questions right, then you get an added bonus if you win. And the second thing is to send in your customer number, without which we can't send you a prize if you are picked. We've had some of the right answer. We've also had some of the wrong answer as well. So each bit, people are like, oh, it's this, it's definitely that. Just to let you know, Sarah Elvin isn't new. That's an important thing. And another thing to remember is there are other gemstones that can be answered for that first section. So bear with us. But thank you. And those with the right answer, then you've gone straight in anyway. Okay. Next clue is coming up at 2 o'clock, so not long.
I think we make it that easy.
Yeah, we can't make it that easy. Gosh.
So what I did was I pressed this onto the clay that I just rolled out, and I'm pushing down, but not too firmly, so I'm going to spread the clay out really thinly, but just enough so I've got the texture in there. Hold it in place with your hand and just lift to see whether you've got a good enough impression. And I have it stick a little bit, that's okay. Now, I need to position this, so I've got some of the texture on there, and it's got enough so it can go around. Yeah. So I've got a little bit, so kind of off-centre that design, but I like that.
I like that.
You need a little craft knife or a little, this is the tool that comes in my template kit, shape template kit, or just use a cocktail stick. It doesn't matter about the outside of this shape being absolutely perfect, because we're going to do something else to it.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just cutting around with the piece in place.
Oh, it looks fun to cut. With the way it was all nice and smooth then.
Yeah, it is. It's really easy to work with. If you work with polymer clay, this is even better because it actually dries and you can do more to it. So I'm going to take that away, and I'm going to lift off these excess bits out of there.
Don't forget, if you do have any questions for Natalia as well, then you can just text them in. Oh, we've actually got one. Marie in Yorkshire would like to know, what do you do if the outline of a shape breaks once you've made it?
You can glue it back together with paste.
Glue it back together, and when you say paste, it's just watered down clay?
Yes, or you can get an actual paste product.
I've seen the paste. No, I think we've got the paste on our website, or of course you can make it like a slip if you did clay at school. Is that,
Yes, absolutely, yes, just like that. So always have a cup of water for all of the things that we're doing today, because watering is the key to getting everything to stick together. So I'm using my finger again. My fingers are just the perfect tool. You don't need much else.
No. Yeah.
So I'm going to get the back of my frame wet. So I turn my frame over, get that wet, and then I'm going to pick this piece up, and I'm going to join the 2 bits together like that. Just pop that down. And then it's important just to position it so that it sits on top like that. And the next thing is to just start just smoothing it down. So you get this really seamless join. It's fantastic. And you will do this a lot more neatly than me at home because you've got more time and you haven't got everybody watching you.
Yes.
But you can see what you do.
So just joining it all together just very gently.
Yeah.
Are you putting a lot of pressure on there? Or?
No, I'm just almost rubbing that into place to create that seam, that join. You can see on the other side it's looking really good, isn't it? And then the back of it.
Pip wants to know what you do about fingerprints.
Well, you won't have any because you're going to put more water on and you're smoothing and you end up with this really gorgeous finish. You just keep working it. Imagine that you're a sculptor.
Yeah.
This is all about sculptural jewellery making.
Channel your inner Demi Moore.
Yes. And there we go. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to get my hands clean before I do this and show you the back of it. So you allow that to dry. And you see what I've done when I've spent lots of time at home making that all lovely. and it's very, very smooth and seamless.
I just love the hearts. I love all the details that you put on the back.
Well, you know, me and Debbie Bulford, we come from the same school of doing this, is to put Maker's mark on the back of your work, and I think that's really important, because the first thing we do is turn a piece of jewellery over to see what the underside looks like, and I always like to put something on mine. Now,
it's a lovely detail.
A thing that I've done, so if I turn it that way, that's a little heart. That's my logo.
Oh, lovely.
There's a little heart that looks a bit like a light bulb. And again, you can do the same thing. I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. So I know some people, this sculptor that I was telling you about, Michael Marks, whose workshop I did this summer, he has this maker's mark of this swirl, because it's the international symbol of an artist's creativity.
Oh, really?
So that's what he does. So I've got this teeny weeny little bit of clay there. I'm going to roll a teeny weeny snake. You have to be gentle with this, because it's so
really
you
tiny.
can squash it so easily.
Yeah.
And a very, very thin, skinny snake of clay. Like that. And I do the ends like that, pointy ends.
Lovely.
So get that onto a piece of Teflon quickly.
And more water.
More water. Get it all slippy. If you can leave this for about 30 seconds to a minute, it's better, rather than working with it straight away.
Is that because it absorbs more of the water?
It just gets a bit of the water. Don't leave it too long, because I did one earlier on and I left it and then it was stuck to the mat and it was a big sludge. So don't do that.
Don't do that.
And again, just using your paintbrush. So how I do my heart shape.
We've just got a little bit of a head in shot then.
My big head in the way.
Beautiful head. Oh, I get you.
So manoeuvring it.
Oh, look, it's so cute.
Into shape.
They're saying in the gallery she's done that a few times. That was very quick.
Yeah, that's slightly bigger
Oh,
than that.
look, yeah, it's lovely.
But you could do all sorts. You could do your
Gorgeous.
initial, you could do any shape you like.
I love that idea. I often talk about having charms on bracelets as well, and like, you know, if your charm is called Heart Designs or something, then you always have a heart on everything that you do, or you know, or if it's my friend, she's got koala in her title of jewellery making, so she always puts a koala on everything that she does.
That would be interesting to make out of silver clay, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. No, I think she'd buy their own. But yeah.
So the other aspect of this design is there's a couple of things. So you'll notice that there's a little bail at the bottom to hang our little pearl on, and then there's a bail at the top to create this for stringing it onto whatever you want to string it onto. So if I'm going to take one of these, because that's already wet. So you make yourself a little loop like that. I would make that slightly thinner, because that's quite a big chunky monkey, that one.
Yeah.
Just going to press that together like so, and then I would allow that to dry. And one of the things that I'm really big on is advising you when to connect two pieces together, because I was running a workshop for 2 days last week at Jewellery Maker, and some people were saying, do you fire everything separately and then you connect it together afterwards, you solder it together? Well, no, the beauty of using this fine silver is connect everything before you fire it, and you make your life a lot easier. But one of the almost like golden rules is never put wet clay to wet clay. Because
that's very good.
It's too cumbersome to try and get the two pieces together. And then if I connected that to that now, it would be really hard for me to sand it and smooth it and everything, whereas it's easier if I let that dry, then I can smooth it once it's dry, and then I can connect it.
Very important, because that would be really tempting. Now, just while we're at that stage, we do have some silver clay that we're doing a good price, shall we say, on this. Now, this is 20 grams, so this is going to last you, I mean, you could make 3 of these, or...
You could probably make everything that I've got here, apart from the ring. Yes, you can make 2 pendants and that little one there, because you're using rolling snakes, so it goes a long way.
Lovely, and it is the slow dry formula as well. It's the new improved. Now, apparently, Pip's just told me you might want to get someone to call in for you for this one, because, right, let's see, it's MLAC09, the original price. The price that this should be is $49.95. Do not forget, this is real silver, and this is finer than your sterling silver. once it is fired, and you've got 20 grams. So you can make 4 stunning pieces with this. 3 stunning pieces, and they're sizable as well. So really, really a great value that you're getting here, because that's the original price, but we are price slashing. So get ready. Oh, that's a nice saving. $32.95. Get involved. This is a price slash. Now, any price slashes are going to go right back up in the next 3 hours, and you've got under 3 hours to get this and add it to your order. You can see how easy it is to use. You can see the beautiful results for $32.95, and you can say this is real silver. And you don't need to solder, as we've just heard. You don't need any of that soldering. You can fire it at home.
That's right.
Without an oven, with just a torch or a gas hob.
Or if you've got a kiln, then you can go crazy. You can do anything in a kiln as long as the opening's big enough to get it in there.
Get it in there.
You can do that.
Gorgeous. I'm thinking brooches, big, fabulous brooches as well.
Yeah. Well, producer Liam, who produces The Late Show, he came to my silver clay workshop last week, and he made a brooch for his mum for Christmas, and he had some clay left over, and he was going, I don't know what to make, and I said, what do you like? And he said, oh, I love the idea of making a little film camera, and that's what he did.
Yes, he showed me yesterday. It's really cute. Yeah. Pip and I were a bit jealous. We were like, where do you want to go? So we might go next time. Gorgeous, a brilliant price, $32.95. So fabulous. And if you've just bought the silver clay starter kit, and you think you've already got loads of designs buzzing around in your head, get this now while it's that price. What was it, the original? £49. So it should be $49.95. So for $32.95, I would recommend getting this ASAP.
It's a brilliant price. It really is, because when you think about it, if you've got 4 pieces of jewellery out of a 20-gram pack, you do the maths, you're talking about £8 per piece of jewellery, aren't you? And it's fine silver.
Fine silver.
With the pearls.
Brilliant, amazing.
Oh, my goodness. And who thought that we could make jewellery that cheaply? I didn't. When I started this about 6 years ago.
And to be able to do this without soldering and all that.
Without all the tools and everything that you need. So these are wet, so wet clay to wet clay, I said don't do it, but wet clay to dry clay is okay, and dry clay to dry clay. You can let's see, I can't pick it up, but I would pop that on there, on the end there, and then, connect it together with a little bit of paste, and then they would be stuck together really well.
Sure.
So I want to show you this bit. So my final part of the design is these 3 little dots, these little balls on there.
Hold it up a little bit. Look at those. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So that's these bits. Now, if it has dried, for example, that piece, and then you get it, and you're like, you know what? I'm annoyed at myself. I should have spent more time. Can you, once it's dried, can you add water to it? And get it right back down to how it was original.
Yes. Now, if that had dried out and I thought I really don't like that design, I don't want to make it now, you allow it to dry completely and then grind it down using a pestle and mortar. Add some water drop by drop and get it back into lump clay.
Amazing. That's really good to know.
So I'm going to make the little balls, and I'm just taking a tiny little piece of clay. So tiny, it's rolling around like that. So I'm just putting a little bit of water on it just to moisten it a little bit, because the smaller the piece of clay you work with, the quicker it dries out.
Right, yeah.
This is science of it all.
Well, it's like chips. The skinnier the chips, the more fat they absorb, and then the more skinny chips aren't skinny.
So we only have big fat chips.
Fat chips with my steak.
And to roll it into a really neat little ball, if you use this part of the fleshy part of your palm underneath your thumb, you get a better ball. A better ball. It's important to get a good ball. This is what Debbie Bulford does with her polymer clay. Have you never seen her doing that? So you get, can you see that? Get a really round ball. So you do 3 different sizes of little balls like these. Got them earlier on. And if they've got any little imperfections in them, you can just either wet them again, or you can add a little bit more clay to make them perfect, or just find a side that is perfect to make sure that the underside is lovely. Connected.
Yeah.
And I've got some paste here.
Oh, this is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so you can buy paste, so you can make your own paste. You can see it's really easy to make your own paste. I'll just get my little crafty tool and show you how easy it is to make paste, actually. If we take one of these sausages that I made earlier. I've turned it in sausages, coils, snakes, you name it.
Yeah.
It's got lots of water in it, so I've actually made it into a paste. A bit more water.
Perfect.
And now it is the equivalent of what I've got in that jar. So you don't have to buy it, and if you've got any leftovers you can turn it into paste as well if you like.
Yeah.
So it's as easy as that. But I'm using some that comes already pre-paste ready out of the jar. And I use a little cocktail stick to get some. And I'm going to use this like a slip. So take one of my little balls. So the largest one is in here. In this, between those two bits, so pop a little bit of paste on there.
It really adds to it, those balls as well. It's just something, a little extra design feature, really pretty.
So I'm just putting a little bit of clay on either side. It looks a bit of a mess at the moment, but don't panic because everything is redeemable. And wet paintbrush. And that's just sealing that in place there.
Right.
And you do the same with the next one. Oh, I'm making a mess on the mat.
Oh,
And
is
the
it going to
macrame
stick?
mat,
Does that mean it's
right?
going to...
Yes,
the
I know.
macrame mat, we're not going to get those in until, 2015.
Me and Jewel
I don't know if that's true, okay? Don't know. Facebook, what?
Me and Jewel Enamel Liz, we're the messiest guest designers.
you?
Wire doesn't make a mess like this, does it?
Yeah, they've got it easy, those wire ones.
Yeah, that's it. So, so that you're just gluing those little balls in place. Now, make sure that you get them nice and wet so you've got this good connection, because when you're gluing small pieces together, sticking two small pieces together like that with the slip, with the clay, you've got a smaller surface area being bonded together. So this is why I'm adding water, because anything that brings a connectivity between them makes sure that they stay together when they've been fired. They've got more security then. But if there's a gap between them, then it can pull apart when you're firing, because it all shifts and moves during the firing process.
Yeah.
And gaps are filled up, so obviously everything shrinks away from one another.
Okay.
So you need to make sure that there's some kind of connection.
Yeah.
And that's how you would do that.
Lovely.
And then I'll always tell everybody that do all of your finishing to the standard that you're happiest with. So with a bit of smoothing with a wet baby wipe, with your little sponge sanding pads that come in the kit,
Yeah,
any
there's quite a few in the
imperfections. Because once it's fired, what you see is what you get. So if there's roughness, then you'll see that. If there's any kind of marks on it, you want it to be as good. Shop bought, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
People can't tell you made it.
Stunning. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is it.
Perfect. And then the rest of the bees have been put on. Last time, I think you showed this technique, didn't you? Last time we were on, and you had
simple
like
vine technique,
Yeah.
just twisting the wire.
And when was that? If anybody wanted to look it up on Facebook.
Oh gosh, trying to think
I
when
think
that
it was at the end of November.
20.
I was on the 29th, the 30th,
29th,
and the
I
1st.
think.
29th.
Yeah.
We think 29th of November. Have a little look at the Facebook pictures or on the on YouTube, and they can see that technique if you're not quite sure how to use it. It's also featured on the DVD. What's the DVD called? Fascinators DVD. So yeah, great.
Yes.
Gorgeous. It looks so pretty.
So you can adapt that design. You can make it however you want to. The design on the end there that Ryan liked with the peacock's head.
This one.
Trying to clean up here. Trying not to leave a horrible mess.
Look at that.
Is the same kind of technique. So what we've done there is rolled out a big long rope of clay, and then manoeuvred it into that shape. I've got another frame that I did earlier. Now this one I just got straight off. It had been sitting on a piece of Teflon. I've done a slightly different shape there, so I've kind of got, this is my little bow at the bottom that I'm going to have all of my like peacock feather dangling at the base of it. And then I've done another little curl, a little kick at the side, so you can do whatever you like. You can do any kind of design.
We've had a bit of a question from somebody in London, and they would like to know, what would you recommend, a kiln or a camping stove? Like, what's best?
When you're starting out, I think a camping stove is absolutely the best way to start, because you might not like it, it might not be for you, and also, do you want to really have a huge outlay when you start? So for a tenner, you can have a go. Now, The kiln is, you can fire, all the 3 firing methods are absolutely brilliant. They don't make it any better or any worse.
Okay.
But the advantage of a kiln is it means that you can time it, you know exactly how long to leave it. You can control the temperature, which you can't necessarily do with a stove or with a gas torch. Yeah. And also you can fire glass, you can fire other ceramics in there. You can make your own glass beads if you wanted to, and you can make bigger pieces. Right. So you're restricted,
right.
with the camping stove, you're restricted up to 25 grams in weight.
I guess it depends on who your clients are if you sell, but if you're just starting off, then for a tenner, that's all right.
Yeah. But definitely, you know, have a go, and then if you want to move on to a kiln, I bought a kiln straight away, and I've never looked back. So I think it really does. It gives you a boost, and I teach, so I really need a kiln.
Right,
for that.
it's different if you teach. Yeah, absolutely, lovely. Thank you for sending that in. So can we? Have we got time? We've got 15 minutes. We've got time to do one of these or the ring. What do you think?
Well, I could show you the basis of that, how you would do that. Let's do the little twiglet. Call it the twiglet.
Oh, the twiglet. Yay. Oh, sorry, where shall I pop it? I'm moving it around, and I think so that's the lovely twiglet.
The reason for doing that was because I want to show how to make a smaller scale piece so you don't use much clay at all. Yeah. And I think it's really important because I know a lot of people's taste is quite fine and delicate. It's not my taste, and so I'm pushing myself out of my own comfort zone there, but to show how it can just look just as effective, just one pearl, small piece of clay, and then you obviously can get a lot more out of a 20-gram pack of clay. You could probably get 4 or 5 pendants out of that. Yeah. Really good. So I'm taking a little piece of clay, which is about 3 grams, so you can get 7 pendants out of them if you made it even smaller. Yeah. And then rolling. So we want this baton shape as the base of this. And we don't want it too long. The silver clay is saying that it's sold out. It hasn't sold out. That's this pack. And we will honour the price that we said, which was $32.95, and we're going to try and get it fixed as soon as we can. So IT and everybody is working on that. We are absolutely going to honour that price, even if it goes past 5 o'clock. So we'll keep you updated on that one. All right. So it's not sold out. Right, whilst you were running through that, I've rolled out a length of clay. I'll just tell you the length of it, 'cause it's really important to know, isn't it? Because you can't tell from TV. So that's about 8.5 centimetres. I like the way you brought, last time we were like, no, that's this. I know! And you brought do you know, when I have this at home, and I thought, why didn't I bring it in? But I love it because it's really neat. Yeah, it's a nice one. So we've got this length of clay that's 8.5 centimetres. We know now. We know it is exactly that. Just do inches as well in case you're an imperial. That's a good idea. Yeah. Imperial is 3.5 centimetres. 3.5 inches. Oh, we can't even do it when it's. That's 3.5 inches. You would have said it was. I would have said it was 2. I don't know. Oh, we won't get into that. So what I've drenched it again to make it nice and wet, and then what I did was when I was rolling, I just do the ends with my fingers to get this really sharp point. Yeah. That's how you do that. And again, got my water. You could use a water brush pen as well, but I like this paintbrush because it's really fine. So if you've got a finer paintbrush, then you can do that. And you can have this any shape you want. So if you imagine a tree, I've got some lovely tree shapes, and when I lie in bed, I can see there's trees in the wood opposite my house, and I can see all the branches because all the leaves have fallen off now. So I lie looking at them. It's very interesting when you design jewellery. We're on ground floor, so most of the time everything's locked up, so no one can peer in and say hello. Let's just stand on the roof. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got this in a good position to show you. Let's turn that in. What was that? Sorry, Pip. Something about. Oh, the Peacock Passion texture stamp is at the bottom of the screen. That's for both stamps. And the starter kit is in your main one. For the starter kit, that's everything you need, and it's just at $29.95, so great value there. Okay. Oh, pretty. So I've done one going underneath like that. Just push it in. Sometimes it doesn't want to go, and just hold it in place. And then the other one I'm curling around like that. Isn't that cute? And then we can do whatever kind of shape we want. Just coax it into shape. and play around because you've got time to do that.
I'm thinking cufflinks. You know, the moustaches are really in.
Yeah,
you could make
do
cute
that.
little silver cufflinks.
Yeah, you could. So you want it sort of undulating like a branch would, and then allow that to dry. What you can do as well is you can lift that up on top.
Yeah,
that makes it quite interesting. So just wrangle the snake. Snake wrangling. But you decide it doesn't want to go today, so I'm going to do it. It's because I'm doing this in. But look at that, you can do this
Yeah,
lovely, you can do that quite big on there. So decide how you want it, you've got lots of time to work with it. So then allow that to dry. And I'm going to do a very quick demo of the next part of it, the next stage. I've got some silver clay in here. And I want a much smaller piece, so I literally only want about that much. These snakes are your friend, aren't they great?
Yes. I really like them. I was just thinking that I was doing a theatre job, so I had my days free. So I joined a pottery course, you know, as you do. Yeah. And I just enjoyed it so much. And then to be able, but you know, there's only so many jars and things like that you need. But you can always have more jewellery, always. And this is the sort of thing that I need to get the kit.
I love this because you get hands all wet and sticky.
Yeah,
you're really working with the clay. You really, I don't know, you're in touch with the clay, which is what I love. So just doing those ends again like that, just sharpening the ends up because those points look really good. And you can actually use your fingers.
We've had a little question from Rosemary in the West Midlands. She would like to know whether whether silver wire, would it automatically fuse to silver clay?
Fine silver wire would.
Fine silver wire would.
And you can use some paste. So you could use your dry clay and put fine silver wire around it and use a bit of paste to connect it.
Okay.
Or you could just, you know, wrap it afterwards.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Okay. Thank you for that, Rosemary.
I prefer doing this because you get the fluidity that you don't get, that kind of sculptured look that you can't achieve with wire. See, this is drapey. It's lovely. Yeah. Now I'm going to use this because this is what I made earlier on. And when this was the framework for the other pendant, so I can show you the same technique using this, and that has been sitting like this would be. So when that dries, you get this. Can you see this sort of raggedy film almost? And if I show you, if you just brush it with your fingers, be very gentle. Obviously, don't be heavy-handed. Or you can use a bit of baby white and it just comes off, peels off really easily, and then you get this roundedness, which you wouldn't expect. You'd expect it to have a really flat spot, and it doesn't. It still has a roundedness all the way around it. Get rid of some of that. And then going right into there, just get a toothpick and a cocktail stick, go into all these little nooks and crannies. Spend a bit of time. This is the therapeutic bit. So my learners in the workshop, they go really quiet because they're just enjoying it all the finishing.
Did Liam stay quiet?
No, actually there's always an exception because when you talk for a living you can't be quiet. So no.
That's why Pip and I weren't allowed to do nothing.
No therapy for you today, that's the thing, because we've got presenters in. So then to wrap this around, you pick your snake up, so you can be quite commanding with the snake and start wrapping.
Ooh.
Wrap him around like that. And that's what you would do on that. Obviously it's not dry, so I said don't put wet clay to wet clay. You see I'm just wrapping, and you can have that however you want.
Oh, I love it. They're laughing at my oohs. We just got 5 minutes, so nearly there.
There you go. And it's so much easier to work with because it's wet and it's going to stay wherever you place it.
I love it.
Just water, silver clay and a paintbrush.
Yeah. And I like the way, I don't necessarily know in my head how I want things, but I like having a play. And I think this is another medium where you can just do that. Oh, it's going that way. Well, I'll just try and tuck it in. And
yeah, you know, Laura Binding has this theory about, she says that the reason why I tend to have problems with wire is because I'm trying to go against the natural flow of the wire. So she says go with the wire. And this is the same thing with the clay. When you've got it like this, it's got this natural fluidity and it just, you know, wherever it wants to go is probably going to look quite attractive. So that's the kind of thing you can do.
Oh, lovely.
There you go.
Gorgeous, thank you. And then you just leave that. Now talk us through the firing process.
Yes.
So for example, well, with any of your pieces, how would you sort of go about that?
So once these are dried, and you want them to be thoroughly dry, and you can check that they dry if you put them on a mirrored surface, and if there's any kind of halo around it, then there's moisture still in there, so you need to dry it out thoroughly. But if you've left it 24 hours, then it should be dry in a nice warm place. And then firing, if you're using a gas torch, you need to put it on top of a heat resistant fire block, and you need to concentrate the flame on the piece and just rotate the flame so that it's going all the way around the piece. And you start timing the firing from the point at which the piece reaches a salmon pink colour. So it's very helpful to turn the lights off in the room so you can see the metal glowing salmon pink. And for a small piece, so something about 5 grams, up to 5 grams, you need to fire it for a minute with a gas torch. Anything bigger than that, you need to fire up to between 2 to 4 minutes with the torch. On the wire mesh on top of a gas stove or a camping stove or on your gas hob. Again, wait until the binders burn away until the metal is glowing a salmon pink colour, and then time it for 5 to 10 minutes. And then in a kiln, the minimum firing temperature is 650 degrees centigrade, and that you would fire that for half an hour, and then 800 degrees is the highest temperature you can put it on at, and that would be 5 minutes.
Lovely, thank you. Well, really quickly, another follow-up question from the kiln question. Is there a kiln that you would recommend, or do you not want to go there?
Well, we sell Prometheus copper and bronze clay, and they manufacture kilns as well, and that is a kiln that's a fantastic starter kiln. It retails for about £400, and it's called the Prometheus Pro 1, and you can do anything in there. You can do ceramics, glass, silver clay, metal clay.
Lovely, pop that one out there. Lovely, thank you so much. Don't forget the starter kit, £29.95, and just to show you that you are, oh there it is, you get everything. I didn't actually have the balm in my pack, but it is definitely there, and as we've mentioned earlier, it's definitely there. So yeah, very important piece there, and you are getting your 7 grams. Just to remind you that the 20 grams of silver clay is playing up at the moment. There is still some left, and we are going to honour that price, even if it's not today or it's after 5 o'clock, and we are going to honour that price and try and bring that to you. So do not panic, that's a great value, and we do have enough in stock to go around. And have I got time just to show these? These are the fabulous gemstones that they're dearie me. There's some days
they're a bit uppity, aren't they?
They are. Look at these. These are the gemstones that Natalia has used in her designs today. All designs will be put up on Facebook within the next 24 hours. Now, for all these 4 strands, £15.95 is an absolute bargain. These are genuine pearls. You've got your peacock nuggets in there as well. Don't forget, we did have the peacock texture sheets as well that were £12.95, I think, and you get both of those. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I love this. I absolutely love this, and this is definitely something I've been toying with it. Will I do it? Will I do it? I'm just going to bite the bullet and get it and play around in January.
And you can do so much just from the starter kit.
Yeah.
Really, it's so easy.
Everything in there you need. Now, we're going to go on a very quick break, and when we're back, we're going to do some more strands and then come back over to the amazing Natalia and see what else she's made. So do not go away, and we will see you straight after this.
Come and learn all about silver clay with international art clay instructor Natalia Colman. This workshop will guide you through the basics of using silver clay, including how to plan your designs, cutting and shaping, firing and polishing. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £109.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. This year, Jewellery Maker will be live 9 AM to 1 PM on Christmas Day. Oh, come on, guys. You can't get out of work in Christmas Day. Ed's excited. Oh, look at him. What a guy. No turkeys were harmed in the making of this video. Join guest designer Sarah Elvin and get creating stunning designs in no time with this Kumahimo introductory DVD. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will guide you through a variety of techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
And welcome back to the Designer Inspiration Show. My name is Sarah Thomas Lane and we've got the lovely Natalia, and Ben is on the camera. Look what he's doing with these moves. Fabulous. Very, very fancy there. Now we have a fabulous piece of chain here. It is your 925 sterling silver chain, and you're getting 45 centimeters of it. It's so fine, delicate, beautiful. Have a little look at this. 42, I think I said 45 centimeters. I do beg your pardon. It's 42 centimeters. And it's just how fine it is. It's beautiful. Now this is high end. Have a little look at how much you would buy sterling silver chain for when it is this fine. The quality is oozing from it. And I think it's because the links are quite close together. And that's what really highlights the quality for me that you're getting here. As soon as you pick it up, it's beautiful. It's silky. Fabulous. And you also get a cute little charm on it as well. Just to prove that it's 925, but also I quite like it because it's got the, it's in a little star shape. And 42 centimeters. Now, if you need to do a price match on this, have a little look, see a price comparison, I should say, on the internet, then have a little look and see what else is out there, because this is coming at a very, very nice price. It is your high end. It oozes quality. Don't forget, with the extended guarantee at the moment, right up until the 31st of January, if you get this home and you don't think the quality is as good as I've made out, that's not a problem. You just send it back. I promise you the quality on this is fabulous. It really is gorgeous. 42 centimeters, and we are going under £20. Are we going $19.95? We'd like to go less than that. VFTM 28, and this is your price. $9.95. It is your sterling silver chain, and I want you to feel it. I think it's, come on Ben.
Ooh.
It's good quality,
good.
huh? Yes. Good. Pete, do you want to come and have a feel?
Oh wow.
Oh wow, was Pete's reaction. He's a man of not many words, and that from Pete. I think it's all because you can't ever talk, can you? Because I'm always talking, but so I never get to chat to Pete properly. The lovely Pete. Gorgeous. Jump on the phone, as it is, of course, a free phone number, 0800 644 655. Cast, do you want to feel? Come on. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Anyone else? Steve Bennett? Do you want to? No, that's all. Do you want to feel? The polymer clay people are too busy with their polymer clay. It really is great quality. 0800 644 655. If you don't go ooh when you feel it, send it back. You've still got the extended guarantee. 9.95 VFTM28. I thought, Natalia, you haven't.
I haven't. Can I? Because
Yeah,
I'm feeling a bit left
please.
out now.
Please.
Let me have a little peruse of your.
I love your
Oh,
dress.
it's beautiful,
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, and I felt a lot of chain in my
She's
toe.
spent a lot of chain and she loves it for $9.95. VFTM28, gorgeous quality. And don't forget to check out of your basket as soon as you can with this one. Beautiful. Right, we've got our next question. Oh yeah, our next question. The next clue to what's the gemstone? Name that gemstone. Okay, let's have that question. Complete the lyric from the famous Temptations song. When it's cold outside, I got the month of. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of is your next one. We're going to leave it at that. Pot it with the next answer and it should lead you to a gemstone. There are 2 more questions. Now, you might have already got it, but there's an incentive to get the other 2 questions right, because if you are the winner, you won't just win what Natalia has made, but you will win the excess gemstones as well. So you do need all 5 answers. That's the 4 questions and what those questions add up to, which is your gemstone at the end. Your prize will be better if you do that. So store them up. So don't text us in until after the 4th one. Or you can, it just means that you won't be in with a chance of winning the excess as well. All right, what's next, boss? Metallic Magic. Oh, look! That's brilliant. I love it. Can I have that on my Facebook page as well afterwards, please, Ryan? Instead of a rabbit out of a hat, it's me in a hat. Is that a funny picture as well? I don't know where it's come from. Great, Metallic Magic. I've got magic thumbs. If I had known we were doing magic, I'll bring them in next time we're doing Metallic Magic. Okay, I've got some magic thumbs. Right, where are we starting? Box number 1, it's pyrite. It's a big favourite of mine, and it's these ones. These are faceted ovals, but they're not faceted in the traditional sense that we all know and love. It's got like a diamond shape in the centre, and then you've got the facets around the outside. So you're getting that lovely metallic lustre. This is fool's gold, that's the nickname for your pyrite. And I just love it. I think for me, it's that metallic lustre without being too bold, and it's just got that vintage feel to it. And these are fab, really fab. FBGP47 is your code. Now these are 16 times 10 mils. Pyrite goes so very well with the lapis lazuli, a massive favourite on our channel, because lapis lazuli has the pyrite flex into it. Really stunning, beautiful. They're just a little bit different. I'm just going to show you them like this because they keep on moving because they're packed quite heavily on the strand. There you go. That's what you're getting. Aren't they gorgeous? Really gorgeous. Now let's bring you a price of these. 280 carats of our fool's gold, our lovely pyrite, all for one price. And here we go. $9.95. I'm just going to do a count on these actually, just to show you how many you get. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25. There's 25 on mine. It is an estimate, but I'm pretty sure you'll be getting 25 on yours. Maybe one more, maybe one less. For $9.95. They're absolutely stunning. You don't have to be gem heavy on these as well. You don't have to use that many, because that lustre is really going to come through, and because you've got the facets on it as well, it's a real unique strand. Absolutely beautiful. It's a free phone number. Only ever 1 postage and packing per day, and that's $2.95. Mixed metals are really in at the moment, so if you have already bought the silver clay and the starter kit, then you can mix and match these as well. What was next, boss? On the table on my right, there's a little box. It's got 20 pots of gold finish copper findings. Now in this you have, you've got some beautiful bead caps. Now can you see these, Ben? How are we looking?
Tilt forward a bit.
Tilt forward a bit.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. So you've got your bead caps in there. You've got, the butterfly ones. I'm going to have to get the butterfly ones out. So you've got round ones. I'm just going to show you the ones that I can see that you can definitely get a good look at those. Aren't they lovely? You're getting 100 pieces in total. These are, I just have to show you these ones. Look at these. Hold on. Look at the butterflies. Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, these are classics that you know that you can use in so many different designs. I like these ones. I think these, it's got that fluidity, something a little bit different. I think these would look great with chips and nuggets. Lovely. So you can use them as spaces or you can use them as features in your own designs. Look, that is all that you're getting. It also comes in a really cute little box that you're going to just use and use and use for so many different things. Once you've used these, then you can keep filling them with seed beads, more spaces. The detailing of the caps. I think you get 5 different pots of caps. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you do, of bead caps. 2, 4. No, you get 6. Now these are just one style. There's 5 in each. They are like little snowflakes. Then we get these. Let me show you these. Look, look, look. These ones are gorgeous. Look at the detailing in this. I think these are the best bead caps I've seen. Aren't they gorgeous? They really add to a gemstone. You don't have to be heavy with these because they're a real lovely, lovely piece. Now I'm just gonna check, hold on, one thing I just want to check. Are these the same? No, they are all different. I just want to check these are different as well. Yeah, they're all different. Gorgeous ones. Oh, now, yeah. And you're getting 20 pots. Everything is different in here. I love the butterflies. I think they are stunning. Have a good look at the screen. I'm making a mess. You are getting 20 different pots and each pot has 5 beads in it. You've got bead caps, you've got oval spacers. It's just the detailing that you're getting in these as well. For example, voilà, regardez. No. I love them. Great. When did you say the Aztec one was show was coming on? Friday. There's an Aztec show on Friday as well, and I think that kind of look would lend itself really well to this. But then you can go contemporary, you can go vintage. You've got so many different styles in here, and it really will last you throughout loads of different designs that you're having because you're getting so many in a pack. I've just found some more bead caps. Hold on. How many bead caps? 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 8 packs of bead caps. Of course, you don't have to use them as bead caps. You could just have them as spacers and facing outwards, back to back. And you've got the squares. You're getting a lot. You're getting a lot here. Let's bring you a price. BCIH61 is your price. Is your code, and this is your price. $19.95. This is a gorgeous Christmas present. It's something that you're going to be able to draw on each time. I know what it's like. Sometimes you like to have stuff that you've already got in your stash to compare with other things. Oh, hello, hello. £5 just gone. $14.95. Okay, that's going back up at 5 o'clock. That's news just in from producer Pip. That is definitely going back up at 5 o'clock. That's $14.95. It should be $19.95. It's a great price. You're getting so much in here. Really, really beautiful. Loads and loads of pieces, and it is a gold finish. They are your copper findings. It's less than £1 a pot. And you are getting 5 in each. Really, really beautiful, just for $14.95. The other great thing is when you've used up all your findings inside, you're left with this cute little box with these, and these aren't twisted, these are really easy. They don't have a thread, so you can just pull them off, really, really easy to use. beautiful, I love that. And I'm trying to think what I would put in them. I think I just put findings and seed beads, bits and pieces. You can use them for spices, whatever. 20 pots that you're getting. BCIH61. Jump on the phone lines. That price will not be around for long. $14.95. Beautiful. You've got more silver clay. Oh, we've got a 50 gram. What? Oh, okay. That is great news. We do apologise that we launched, 20 grams of silver clay, and for some reason it's showing us out of stock, and there is some in stock, and we've had a lot of you on the phone lines. To apologise for that, we are doing a little bit of a deal on 50 grams. Paula Bennett has just okayed that for us. I don't have it because it's still at the warehouse and we haven't got time. It is 50 grams of your silver art clay. Now, you can do a lot with that. If you've seen what Natalia can do with 7 grams, then think what you can do with 50 grams. Don't forget, if you're thinking, well, I want to use this along with all my other mediums, I'm not going to use it straight away. Natalia has seen people, if it's been stored correctly, that they've had it last for 2 years in a pot with a wet wipe in it just to keep it moist. 2 years. Okay, let's bring you a price on this. It should be £99.95. Don't forget what you're getting here. You are getting something that once it has fired, it is finer than sterling silver. It's the real high end, it's beautiful stuff. You're getting 50 grams. £2 a gram of silver isn't bad, but we're doing a deal. So instead of $99.95, we're going low. $79.95, a great £20 saving on that. Don't forget what it is, and the price of sterling silver in the last 10 years has soared. $79.95, and you will be getting 50 grams. Now, we are still going to try and bring you the other one, but if you're thinking loads and loads of different ideas already in your head and you want a bargain, then this is the way to go for $79.95. Great value there. Somebody's just got somebody in Lancashire. Darren as well. We know that you've just bought some. Darren, in where? In somewhere in Wales. I can't. Marie in London. Lovely, thank you for joining us. Okay, it is going quickly, $79.95. We do apologise for the other one, but we hope that sort of makes it up for it. Now, moving on. I've just seen my little head coming out of a thing. Box number what, sorry, love? Right, here we are. Oh, talking of chain, look at this one. Natalia, I keep talking about that design that you did last time we were on with that one loop, like thick chain like this and then loads of chain coming out of it.
Yeah.
That was so gorgeous. And look what we've got coming up later.
Oh, you could do that, couldn't you? Just have a look back on the Facebook page.
We think it was the 29th of November,
Yeah.
Friday the 29th of November. That would look great, wouldn't it?
Wonderful, wouldn't it? All dressed in black and then the silver.
Yeah, in a rock chick.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and it was funny because after that Friday, the Sunday experience, a girl had made one, and it had a heart. She had a heart which she could easily make out of the silver clay, and that was like her connector. One chain coming and then loads coming out. It looked
lovely.
fabulous, really fab. Have a little look at this. A great twisted rope effect that you are getting in your ovals. Now, this is silver plated copper, and the links are 23 times 12 mils, and you are getting 38 centimeters of this. I love it. Really love it. Look at those links, and I love that twisted effect, that kind of rope effect. It's lovely. It's a real lovely tactile piece. and go back on Facebook and have a little look. If you are unsure of the design I'm talking about, you have this type of chain going round the back of the neck, and then you have it slightly off center, and then you have loads of chain coming out. Now we do have a price slash on chain coming out later, so stay tuned for that. Now this one, it's at such a great price already, there's absolutely no way we can price slash. It's FEAZ 40, and this is your price. Oh, $4.95. Now there's a lot that I have to get. I have to get this down here, I have to get that, and I have to get the silver clay. Gorgeous, gorgeous. $4.95, great value that you're getting here. And also, I reckon you might be able to make 2. Hold on, let me just have a little look. Oh, sorry, I whipped that out. I just went, maybe if you go slightly off center, you might be able to get 2 out of that.
Yes. Yeah,
yes.
You definitely could.
Yeah. Because how many inches is that? How many inches is 38?
It's about 12.
It's about 12.
Yeah.
38 centimetres that you are getting here, just for $4.95. Great value. Box number 7. Oh, bronze pearls. Have a look at these. Gorgeous. Now, it's not a colour that you see a lot with pearls. It's very unusual. With the peach pearls that we had in the kit, they would marry so well with these. Any of your white pearls, your cream pearls, you know that the champagne ones are going to look fabulous with this. VAGP70 is your code, 8 times 5 mils for your bronze cultured Baroque pearls. Aren't they gorgeous? They've almost got, because of that luster on them and the way, that pearlescence, sorry, not luster, pearlescence, you're getting almost like green hues in it. It's absolutely stunning. Really gorgeous. And if you've got the bronze clay at home or the copper clay, then you could marry those with some really interesting designs. Absolutely gorgeous. VAGP70 is your item number, and this is your price. $6.95 for real pearls. They are your bronze cultured Baroque pearls for just $6.95. I love pearls, and I think these with the peach ones that we had earlier would look gorgeous. We've also got loads of antique bronze wire, which again would work really well with the peach ones. Mix and match, use them together. Gorgeous. Sylvia, yes, we have received your quiz answers. Thank you for playing. I hope that answers any questions. Lovely. And thank you for watching, Sylvia. But don't forget, you can always check in, text us in again once you've got all 4 answers. Right, moving on. What's next, boss? I'd love to choose a box. I'm going to go for 2, if that's okay, because I have these at home. We've already seen some pyrite, but I love these. Now, these are your Swiss ones. They're called Swiss because it's like Swiss Army knife. The size of these crosses, the size and the shape, I should say, of these crosses. And they're in your fool's gold. It's your pyrite. It's a big favourite of mine. 260 carats of these cross beads. They are 12 times 12 mils, and I just love them. In fact, let me just see, maybe with those, I quite like that. Mixing your metals, you know it goes with your lapis lazuli. They are gorgeous. QDGP 58, and when the light catches them, it's almost like that matrix that you don't always see instantly. It's not like the matrix in turquoise or something like that. Matrix meaning the mother stone, and it's all those detailing. But when you go up close, you get that matrix in these, and it just looks stunning. I love these, and I've got them. I love them, and I've got them. Pyrite in your Swiss crosses. Now let's bring you a price on these. Pyrite goes with so much. Yesterday when we had Gemma Crow on, she used it as her designer challenge because she's a big fan as well. So let's bring you the price. $7.95, great value. You've got the crosses in there as well, so you've got to think of the wastage involved in these, in making them. And there's something a little bit different. You can have a real play around with them. You can go down the steampunk route, or you can mix them with pearls, whichever way you want. 260 carats for just $7.95. Gorgeous. 0800 644 655 is your free phone number. Now we've got a relatively new strand here for you. It's golden colour coated pyrite, and I haven't seen this before. It's fab. Have you seen this, Natalia? Look.
Wow. Isn't that beautiful?
It's amazing.
I love that. That would go really well with what I'm doing for my next demo.
Yes, it would. Yeah, really gorgeous. Stay tuned for that. Not long to wait until you can see Natalia's next fabulous demo. Really beautiful. This is golden colour coated pyrite, faceted rondelles. They are stunning. It's got a real bright gold feel. They're almost, some parts are almost like frosted, because it's that fool's gold again and it's been coated. There's a real great feel about these. Get them home if you don't like them. Take advantage of the extended back guarantee right up until the 31st of January. FDRU58 is your number, and I love these. I really do. Pip's saying you could pop these on a stretchy bracelet and instantly you have something really effective. Black and gold is really in. In fact, we've got this strand coming up later. Oh, look at those. Because they've got so much luster on them, you don't have to be gem heavy. You could just have one or two of those in between. Really gorgeous. This is, I think this is obsidian. Oh, it is. It's golden obsidian. It's stunning, this strand. Oh, that's coming up later on. Let's bring you a price on these. They really are stunning. For $6.95, you know you're always going to use these. You can mix your metals with them. I just want to try, and I'm not saying it's going to work. I just want to see what it would look like. I like that. I do like that. Have a little look. Look at those, using that mixed metal. And it almost makes it not quite so bright. But then if you mix it with the black, then you really get that punchy metallic luster. Fabulous. We are going to move on because I want to bring you this obsidian because I think the two of these go so well. Let me see. Oh, it's the box number 6, Pip. Look at those. Oh, man, isn't that stunning? And black and gold really in at the moment. I love it. So I'm going to move those and let's bring you everything about this. This is 340 carats of your golden obsidian. Let me show you what golden obsidian is all about. There you go. Look at that. It's gorgeous. There you go. Now, annoyingly, the lights in here is bleaching them out. Can you see that as well as I can? But don't forget, you have got your extended money back guarantee, so if you get it home and you don't like it, then you can send it back, not a problem. Let's bring you a price on this. $6.95 as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you're getting about 33 on a strand, and look how amazing it looks with this golden coloured pyrite. Absolutely stunning. Just $6.95 per strand. And at the moment, the code on the screen is for your golden obsidian. Now, we are going to go on a very quick break. When we are back, we are going to launch another fabulous bundle and go and see what Natalia has made and have a great demo. So do not go anywhere. I'll see what she's made. You're going to like it. We'll see you straight after this.
Join guest designer Louise Jacobson for our Wirework Rings DVD. This DVD contains a step-by-step guide on how to use a ring mandrel, create single and double stone rings, cluster rings and much more. Get the inspiration and help you need to create your very own handmade jewellery. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Want to learn how to make the most of your beading thread? Then come and join in the fun on our Adventures with Beading Thread workshop. Guest designer Gemma Crow will inspire you to design stunning feature pieces of jewellery that will help you to make use of your essential stash items. Full course includes a selection of beading thread, a selection of findings, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $64.95. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker, and it is the Designer Inspiration Show. My name is Sarah Tonsdane and we've got the lovely Natalia with us. We're going to go over to her very, very shortly. We need to do the third question. We've got our third question. Shall I do it now? Okay, so our third question, if you have already been watching, and a chance to win Natalia's make, and most importantly, all the beads that are left over, you will need this clue that will lead you to answering what the gemstone is. So this is our third clue. You need to answer it. Question 3. This famous actress won the 1968 Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in The Killing of Sister George. She has also played roles in Carry On films and Doctor Who. No, it's not Barbara Windsor. It's not, and it's not Catherine Tate. We're talking old school Doctor Who, like early 80s Doctor Who. Yeah, it's an obscure one, but as soon as, think of names that might relate to gemstones that will then lead you to answering it. You only need the first name, you don't need the surname. Natalia's face.
I'm baffled by that. Doesn't take much to baffle me.
You can always, go on a search engine and cheat because you're at home. Why not? Okay, so but we don't encourage cheating. No, but you can. Why not? No one's going to know. Now, I just want to show you these because when my Pete came over, he changed the boxes. I was like, oh my goodness, look at these. Aren't these fab? These are coming up later in the show. I love them, I love them, I love them. And they're in the sale. Oh man, these are cool. I like this one. This one's my favourite. I just love that white band on it, isn't it? Stunning. Okay, so that's coming up later. But then the strand that almost beats all strands is part of our next bundle. It's gold druzy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Who's that in there? Chloe is just covering Ryan in the director's chair, and she's just gone, oh, those are exciting, aren't they just? Look at that. Amazing. I love them. I just love them. There is 5 on a strand. They're natural, they're fabulous, they're gold. Look at these. Oh, Chloe's going to imagine them with black spinel, but imagine them with what we have coming up later, with your pyrite, with your lapis. It's gold, it's going to go with everything, but look at what we've got here. Now, it's everything together. It's just so beautiful on this. So have a little look at what we have got here. Gosh, these graphics just get smaller and smaller. No, that's all right, it's not your fault, Pip. What have we got here now? Oh, that's lovely, yes, thank you. Now, this is our crackled quartz. But it's in a really, no, it's not. It's our golden quartz. There we are. I found it in the end. It's our lovely golden quartz, and it is in plain rounds, and they are 8 mils, 8 to 9 mils that you're getting here. Now these are not enhanced. This is the natural colour. I'm a little bit confused by this. We've got our, is this our pyrite? We've got our, hold on a second. Hold on a sec. I'm a little bit confused with what we've got here, because I've got here some rose quartz. Have you got rose quartz over there?
I've got crackle quartz.
You've got crackle quartz. Ah, Pete, do you have any crackle quartz instead of rose quartz anywhere? I think we've got the wrong strand over there. That's all right. We are going to find it. We're going to find it for you. If not, we've got the makes anyway. We've got the makes. So this is our golden quartz. Then we've got this. Now this is your pyrite, but it's your coated pyrite, and look how amazing it is. These are faceted rondelles, and aren't they bold and gorgeous? Don't forget, you're getting the druzy as well, and you're getting a crackled quartz. Now, Natalia, would you mind just passing me something that's got the crackle quartz on, just so I can show what it, oh, lovely. Thank you, thank you. And here, we've got the crackle quartz. Now, I wanted to show this piece off in all, it's like, oh, look at it, but look. And there you can see, oh, I can't reach it. You can see you've got your crackled quartz in there. So you're getting these 3 strands, and you're also getting, where is it, the fabulous druzies as well. 5 of the druzies. It's an incredible kit, this. It's absolutely stunning of what you are getting. So just to recap, you are getting your pyrite faceted rondelles. That is these ones. They are your coated in this amazing copper coating. You're getting your druzy agate, which is the best strand I have ever seen. You're getting your golden quartz, and you are also getting your crackled quartz. Now your crackled quartz are in faceted rounds and are approximately 6 mils. It's going to go with everything. Now this should be, if you bought it all separately, it should be this price, $49.75. So that's a considered purchase, but I mean, beautiful strands, absolutely stunning strands, and 5 of your druzies, which are just absolutely out of this world. But we are not there. BTGC81, and it's in one price. Now, I'm excited. I'm excited by this one. $39.75. You have got £10 off, and you can make this. It's absolutely amazing. Look at these, and don't forget you've got your faceted rounds in your crackle quartz as well for $39.75. Absolutely beautiful jewellery that Natalia has made, and it's not just this necklace as well. So let's go over to Natalia and let's see what was made. Oh, hold on, I forgot, we've got these as well. Wait. We've got these as well. Now these clasps, they remind me of a certain well-known high-end designer. Do you know who I'm meaning? CC?
Oh,
yeah. Look at these. Now these are your rose gold plated sterling silver clasps that you are getting here, and there are 2 of them. They really, really are high end. Irina in Sussex, your order has just been processed, and Liz as well. From Eliz, oh, and Eliz. Eliz as well. $39.75. So you're getting the 4 strands, which includes your 5 pieces of amazing druzy, and you are getting the rose gold 925 sterling silver clasps. Absolutely stunning. Moving over. Sylvia's got the right answer. Sylvia, did you have to search engine it? Did you? Let us know, did you? Right, let's move in over. Oh, I'm going to take this, don't want to forget that. I'm going to take these because I don't want to let these go. Okay, look. Did you put this kit together?
Well, I had a heavy influence in saying this is the kind of gemstones I want. And Rebecca, bless her heart, who puts all of she's a product strategist upstairs, and she just did the most amazing job.
Did you know we had these in?
I didn't know. I sent her an image of the kind of necklace and the kind of pieces of jewellery that I wanted to make, and I wanted something that was like a grand necklace that was like, made a huge statement, had a big central pendant that was very glittery. And could you think of anything better than this, Sarah?
They're absolutely stunning, stunning. Now, this style of necklace as well, my Auntie Paula, who I talk about a lot because she's a big crafter, she's currently decorating her crafting room. She did me a necklace. It was the first piece of jewellery that she'd made when I joined Jewellery Maker. She made it out of her mum's pearls. And she's used, it's a bigger, it's quite a long piece, but it's a similar style. It's got that vintage, it's really romantic and luxurious, but great using these. Absolutely stunning.
They're just tremendous, aren't they? And together they combine so well. And one of the things that I had in mind when I was designing this is we're so close to Christmas. We just like, it's turn a page in your diary when we're there, aren't we? So everybody's going out, you know, I'm thinking of, I like to wear a lot of big, lovely jewellery on Christmas Day. So I always start thinking about what would I actually wear on Christmas Day when I'm cooking, and or Christmas, New Year's Eve as well. Big night where you want to dress up. And you know, you make jewellery, so you might as well be out there going, look at me, look at all the things I can make.
Yeah, I just love it, I just love it. And also, after the festive season, just going out for a meal with a black polo neck, jeans and heels, and instantly you're like, we're just still being like smart cash, but just having that as a feature.
You walk in the room wearing this, all heads would be turning, wouldn't they?
Gorgeous.
Wow.
I just love it. I just love it. But actually, I don't think I saw this when in the office when you showed it to me. I think I was so busy looking at this, I didn't see these as well. Look at that.
And I would wear all of these all at once. I wouldn't say I would just wear the necklace or just wear the ring. Put all on together.
Yeah.
It'd be like a little glitter ball.
And long sleeve dresses, you know how they're really in at the moment, and the high neck, and then just having that, it's really beautiful. My mum got married in a long sleeve dress, and one of my dad's friends said it's the most sexiest wedding dress I've ever seen, because she was all covered up, and sometimes it has that other effect, doesn't it?
That's right.
My mum tells me that story a lot. I think she was very proud of that moment. I think she's trying to say to me, cover up, and this, look at that.
That's what you call a cocktail ring, isn't it? You need a cocktail in your hand when you're wearing that.
A cocktail ring. I always need a cocktail in my hand.
Yeah, me too. I needed a cocktail in my hand when I was making it. It might not have turned out the right size.
This is true. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so where are we starting with this demo?
Well, I think we should start with the necklace, seeing as that's the centerpiece of the collection, of the jewellery collection. And so we have this wonderful strand, and looking at the strand that you've got there, Sarah, and the strand that I got sent, no two will be the same. So yours is quite, granulated. Mine is a little bit finer, isn't it? So I think it's just going to be this wonderful lottery. What do you get? So you've got.
Did you get 5 on yours as well?
Did,
so I reckon 5 is the standard.
Yeah. And so you're going to get these wonderful effects going on here. And so the first point that I started was I cut these all off their cord, and then I thought which would be my favourite one to be put a pride of place, like the central jewel in the crown of jewels. And so choose your gemstones. So I'm going to take this one out of mine, because all of them were lovely. Yeah. But I like the one, you get some that have this teardrop shape, this natural teardrop, which lends itself to being the focal point in your necklace. And then take some wire. So I've just taken some gold wire, only need a tiny bit. I've already cut myself some off. Now, could use 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 wire on this, it doesn't matter. All you're doing is it's just for function, it's not for prettiness or anything like that. And I'm just going to feed it through the top of the hole. So it's got a really big drill hole in this. I'm going to turn it into a loop because I'm going to thread this onto my beading thread. So I'm just holding the loop like that with my round nose pliers and then just twisting the wire around to create a wrapped loop. I'll do it with the stone off. You can do it, it's actually easier when you've got the stone up against the wire. I've gone off. Frog in my throat.
Oh no!
My daughter had a sore throat yesterday, and I was thinking,
oh, have you caught it?
Please stay away from me because I don't need a sore throat. Thank you very much.
How old is your daughter?
She's 13, but she comes home with all these bugs.
Oh.
Everybody who's a mother at home will know about being infected by your children.
Oh.
And then I'm just going to cut a little bit more off. So I'm leaving about a couple of inches on the end of the wire. I'm going to roll it up like that, just using the end of my pliers. Just roll it. Because you need a decent width with it so it doesn't come out the bottom of the hole.
I see what you've done, yeah.
So it will just stay in place
Yeah,
then.
lovely.
And then now I can thread that onto my beading thread. Excuse me.
You're right. Have you got some water?
I had some water, but I dipped my silver clay fingers in them, so it's not good to drink water with your fingers in.
Would you mind? Oh, he's a good egg. He's a good egg.
I know, he's very good like that, isn't he? See, I thought it was organised today, and then I went and drank that. I went and dipped my hands in the water. That's not a good sign.
Silver clay water.
I've got 3 equal pieces of beading thread here now found under the desk. There's amazing stuff going on under this desk, all the leftovers from the kits from the day show. And these are like a bronzy coloured beading thread, but you can use just silver. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see your beading thread. But if you've got the appropriate colour, then use that.
Yeah.
And this is probably about 1/2 metre to 3/4 of a metre. I've got 3 equal lengths of it. And then I'm going to put all 3 threads through my little hook, my little loop that I've made on my druzy pendant, like that. And then I want my pendant right in the middle of the central to those 3 threads.
Yep.
3 threads. Try say that.
3 threads. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a tricky one. 3 threads. Yeah.
So my first bead that's going on there is one of the little crackle quartz that we nearly didn't have.
I know. So there is crackle quartz in it, definitely.
But yes, there is. And crackle quartz is brilliant because you can never find the drill hole. Or is that just me?
Oh, no, because it all looks, yeah.
So I've just put all 3 of my threads through that first bead there. So that's going to go up against my little loop that I've got on my pendant. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So this is symmetrical. If Linda was making this, she'd make a beautiful asymmetrical design, which is wonderful. But I'm not. Today it's all about symmetry. I love symmetry.
Yeah, do you?
Yes, I do. I'm a very symmetrical girl, me. And then we're going to have odd numbers of beads going on here because this is why we want to create that sort of undulating effect. So where one strand is lower than the others, like that. So my first beads on here are my rutile quartz. And I'm putting, I think I've got 10 of those. Could you count them for me?
I can
Sarah?
indeed.
Sorry.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, there's 10, and then there's 1 just joining it later.
Yeah, I thought, do you know how you count them and then you doubt yourself?
Yeah,
Do you ever do
absolutely.
that?
I'm always doubting myself. It's like, did I turn the curling tongs off, or did I lock the car?
No, don't say that because I used my curling tongs this morning and I'm
Oh,
thinking,
no, you're going to panic.
Did I do that? 2, 4, 6, 7.
Oh, Pip just said something. What was that? Sorry, Pip. Sylvia didn't use Google or any other search engine. She's just a fan of that actress. Well done,
knew.
Sylvia. You
She
see,
knew
it's
what we
not
didn't
that
know.
hard. Sylvia, mind you, Sylvia's obviously very intelligent. Pat, you're doing very well so far. Well done, Pat. Pat, do we know where Pat's from? Oh, we're not sure, but Pat, you're doing very well on this one, on the questions.
Okay, so my next beads to go on to my second thread are these beautiful pyrites, and you can see they're all different sizes. So you've got some that are almost like rounded beads, and then others that there's this flatter shape. And you've got the small ones and the medium-sized ones and large ones. So I'm alternating here, so between small and large, and you can do whatever you like. I think on my necklace, the sample necklace, I've kind of done a combination of everything there. You can see all the different sizes, which is beautiful. I love that.
And I like the way that you're not worried about having to size match or anything as well. It's just really nice.
Absolutely doesn't matter because the faceting on it makes it almost even more forgivable.
Yes.
Something about faceting makes things look a little bit more rustic. Don't know what it is. And then I believe this is what I forgot. I believe I've got 11 of these.
Hold on, let me just
check for me, glamorous
2,
assistant.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Oh no.
Let me just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Definitely 12.
Okay. I think then I've got 12 of the crackle quartz as well. So you're going to have to count for me today.
I am. That's all right. I can do that. I can do that. There's not many things I can do, but I can count to 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So there was 11 of those. So you were right on the 11.
Right. So I've got mixed up between my pyrite and my crackle quartz. So we've got
It's easily done.
11 of these going on. I can't find the drill holes. I was doing so well then.
How long, for anybody who's new to watching, how long have you been jewellery making?
Oh well, since I've been making jewellery since I was 17, so not very long.
Not very long, like 2 years.
Yeah, a couple of years. I used to make my own little bits and pieces of jewellery, and I didn't do anything for a long time. And then I made this a serious career about 7 years ago. So
great. I like that. It's a serious
career. Well, it's kind of, I have a lot of fun with it, so it's not that serious, is it?
Yeah, but go in for it.
Go for it, yes.
Yeah,
2,
lovely.
4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, so I've got 2 more to do.
Lovely.
And then we're there. So this is what, by counting these out, this is what gives you the effect of making one of them longer than the others, which gives that kind of, I feel like a princess type feel. I think this reminds me, when I did it, of that scene in My Fair Lady, where she goes to see, she's been presented to the prince or something.
Yeah.
She's got this necklace and it's got these kind of undulating bits on it. I always love that necklace.
Oh, I love that film. Why can't the English learn how to speak?
And so, okay, so the next part of this design is to take your 3 threads, okay, so 3 threads again.
3 threads.
And then one of the rutile quartzes going on there, on all 3.
Is it rutile? It doesn't say it is,
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like angel's hair in it.
I'll show this strand later on because I didn't notice that, you know, when I was worried about the graphics and it didn't say, can I show it now? It didn't say it was rutile quartz on my graphics, but they really have got those amazing golden needle-like inclusions. It's amazing, like angel hair.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous, really gorgeous. Look at those.
So I've got that first set of that sort of stage of the design there, and then they're all being kept in place by this quartz here, and then you're just going to repeat that all the way along.
And was it this same? Was it slightly smaller on the back? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 of the
so slightly less length. But if you need it longer, this is a choker style necklace. So if you wanted it longer, or you've got a bigger neck, then you can just add. That.
Cool.
So I'm going to show you how I actually finished it, because you showed us these beautiful connectors, Sarah, and I haven't had these to work with before, and I loved them. I really liked the idea of incorporating these into the design because they're so pretty.
Yeah.
So I've finished by adding a crackle quartz, to each of the threads. So imagine this is my last part of the design. So one goes on to each of the threads, and then we're going to attach each of the threads separately. So you have a really good strong connection then, because you've got 3 of the threads being connected and held in place. And the way these work is you just twist them slightly to open them, and then you take the one that's the receiving one that goes through there, and then you just twist it back into place.
Oh wow, really easy.
Yeah, so it's just very gentle pressure on there, that's all you need.
That won't fall off then, will it? Because it's actually quite, I don't think that bends just going, are you sure that won't fall off? But actually that's really small, isn't it?
You are getting it, you know, apart. If you don't actually twist it, I tried to do it and I couldn't.
Yeah, perfect.
Because I didn't have enough pressure to do that. So I've got some matching crimps. So I'll put my crimp on first, on my first thread, and you repeat this process all the way along, so you've got 3 of those to do. So pop that through my end hole. Do you think that would be easy, wouldn't you? I'll do it. What's wrong with me? And I'm going to take my thread back through my crimp and back through the bead as well, just to be on the safe side. You can take it as far as through as you like. Remember when I first went on my first beading class, we always remember our first beading class, and the lady had us taking it all the way back through the necklace. I was
all the way back
to live by the end of it, yeah.
Oh no,
thinking,
life's too short for
I'm going to do it my way.
Yeah, exactly.
And so just press that together, crimp it together, and then add a little crimp cover. So coordinating crimp cover like that.
Yeah.
And then you have that all secured there like that. And you just do the same on all of the three strands. And then they're held in place like that.
Gorgeous.
Trim that off actually. Sorry, I'll just take that back. Push it all up together.
Lovely.
But it's very simple, but it looks very effective, doesn't it? I love the fact that they all go together so well.
Yeah, really beautiful, and amazing clasps as well. And of course, because they're in the 925, and if you're using the thread as well, you can say that other than genuine gemstones and you're using rose gold plated 925, so if you're selling it, then obviously you can push the price up.
Different, isn't it?
It's just so
beautiful. Unusual. You don't normally see fastenings like that, and that's what I love about the whole thing. It's luxury from start to finish.
Yeah, it's total luxury. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to spin it around just so that you can see how stunning.
And can you imagine if you got your hair up as well in that lovely clasp?
Yeah.
I love to see stuff like that. It's the detail, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Really lovely. Now, next one. I love these just because I love the way that you've used the clasp in a different way as well.
You get 3 in here, so you can use it on the bracelet, the necklace, and make a pair of earrings with the other one. So that's good.
Great.
But what I've done is I've used 2 of the closed ones, so you'd be using 2 of them effectively. But I thought it was worth it. It was worth the sacrifice just to have something that's so different.
Yeah.
And I am a really big fan of this chandelier, this cascading waterfall type thing with these bits of chain, and then the lovely, these pyrite. I remember the first time I ever saw those, I was going, I have to have them, because we'd never had them in the building before, and it was just like, wow, look at these.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
They're beautiful. So these are, again, something so simple to make. You're just going to adore them, and you can make them smaller scale. You can do them with different coloured wires as well. Chain.
Chain.
Why do I
we
want to
always
say
do that. Chain, wire, chain. We've got some chain coming up, so stay tuned for that.
So to demonstrate this, you've got, I've cut too many of those, so I only need 2. Let's put those back, because I was doing 2 earrings.
Yeah.
So I've cut myself an equal length of chain that will be hanging on the outside ones. And then I cut a slightly longer piece of chain to go on there. That's got 2 links more, the central one, because that one's hanging down a little bit lower than the other ones. And then you could use head pins for this, but the drill holes on these are quite tiny. So to get around that, you can use some 0.4 wire, which is what I've done here. So I'll show you how I do that. It's very similar to the way that I attach the wire onto the pendant for the necklace. So just taking a length of wire, so it's about 3 inches long, and I'm turning the end up into a little coil around the end of my round nose pliers, so that holds it in place.
Yep.
And then I'm going to turn a loop like that, so to a right angle with my pliers, and then take the wire back over the top of my pliers, turn my pliers round and hold that loop in place, and then just wrap until you get to the base.
I think they look really lovely when they're really wrapped at the top as well.
Yeah, actually I should have put the wire in before I did that. Shall I do it again? Yeah. You've got time to do it again, I'll do it quickly.
Yeah, we've got time again. Exactly.
So I'm not concentrating, am I?
You see, this little detail at that little kind of twisty bit at the bottom, and that you used on the druzy as well. I've not done that technique before, and I remember I saw a piece of jewellery that used it.
Yeah.
And I thought I knew how to do it and didn't. So seeing you do it is very useful.
Yeah, well,
really
I've
useful.
never seen it too many times.
No, you really can't, yeah.
So I've got my chain in there now. So that's just going to sit on the base of my bead, at the base of my wire. So I'm going to turn that again. And then my chain needs to come up there. So you need to pull that up before you actually wrap it. And then we have it in place.
Yay.
Because I think the less jump rings you have, the better, really, because you've got all one strong connection then. And I've got some little rose gold coloured jump rings here, but you could use gold as well, because we were talking about mixing metals, and I don't think there's anything wrong with mixing.
But you don't look at these and go, oh, mixed metals, so do you? You just look at them and go, wow, they're fab.
Yeah, that's it. You don't really see them in your ears and moving around.
Yeah.
So that's going to go through the middle loop and close the jump ring up again. And then what I've done here is I've added a couple more of the tiny beads. So this is where you'll be really glad that you've got these tiny little ones, because they're just great for adding into and putting them randomly wherever you want them.
I love them because they've been, I don't know whether you can, there you go. You can see how they've been added there.
So what I can say though is I'm using this larger link chain. So this is some chain that came out of the kits that we do, and you get quite a lot of it, so you can use it for all these kind of things.
Yeah.
But you want to ideally be at least 3 or 4 links up, because if you do it too near, then they end up being right next to one another, because then they drape. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, go into that one, you'll see when I've done it how it actually sits. So I do that same loop again, so turning that over and then take the chain so it's up in the loop and twist, twist, twist.
Lovely.
Trim that off and do it a lot neater when you've got time. Can you see it's not so far away from there, but if I didn't lower down it would start.
It would be touching it,
Yeah, that's right. So, so you just carry on doing that. And you could make it as gem encrusted as you wanted to, if you wanted to have it, you know, completely covered in pyrite.
I mean, it would look lovely as a pendant as well, maybe on a long or a choker style.
It could be
just something a bit different.
It could be adapted as a pendant, couldn't it? And all I have done to attach it to the earring wires, as you can see, I've got 3 jump rings to make it longer, because I just felt as though that was too close to the top of the earring wire. I wanted length on it.
Yeah, gorgeous. Thank you very much. Now, I've just been hand-delivered something. What have I been hand-delivered? These. What, all 3? Oh, mix some of these in with the technique. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, let me show you what we have here. This is our floral bundle. Maybe using these as, so using the same design as the necklace, but having these as a centerpiece for a real day piece that you can wear all the time. Love these, aren't they stunning? And you get loads of different colours. Look at this one. I love that, the green effect in these. No 2 are ever the same, because they are Mother Nature's full-on beauty. Look at those, isn't that gorgeous? Those, stunning. Beautiful. So you get this strand. You also get what this is. So this is rhodonite. Sorry. Then you get this here. Now this is our cream shell. So the rhodonite were 30 times 30 mils, and these ones are 23 times 23. Look at those. Bizarrely, these are the only ones that have had any enhancement on them, which is crazy, because I just think these look really natural. But the rhodonite, that is pure nature. All those fabulous colours in there, absolutely stunning. Now these are great for thinking outside the box, maybe using these with something inside it as well if you wanted to, or you can use them going this way as well, so it just adds a really unusual texture to your design. And then we've got these. Now, I love my pyrite. I've not seen these before. Look at the carving in these, in the pyrite flower. Oh, what was that, Pip, that you said with these? You could use one of these in the middle of the shell flower. Oh, will it go? Oh, like this?
Is it on top? Or
Pyrite on top.
Quite pretty, isn't it?
Like that. And link it with wire. Yeah, I think I like that, having it on top and linking it with wire. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now these are great as well, because you've got your grooves in there, so if you did want to wire wrap it and keep it solid as a ring or something like that, then you can easily do that with these. EKGC26, and look at all you are getting. Gorgeous. gorgeous look. Floral, you cannot go wrong. It will take you from winter into summer. So just to recap, we've got our carved flowers in our rhodonite, we've got our cream shell flowers, and we've got our fabulous pyrite ones as well. The pyrite is 240 carats and the amazing rhodonite is 630. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 on a strand as well. Some amazing pendants that you can have there. So you can easily make 13 rings out of these. How much would you charge for a ring?
Oh my goodness, at least a £5.
At least a £5, yeah, and they would be stunning. Okay, so bear that in mind. 13 times a £5, £65. I was always good at the 5 times table. Not many others, but that's all right. EKGC 26, and this is your price. $22.95. You're getting your pyrite in there as well, which is just going to look amazing. That soft metallic luster, that vintage feel, and then you've got your shell carved petals as well. Beautiful. Great value. $22.95. It is of course a free phone number. Do not forget, it's just $2.95 for the whole day of postage and packing. So if you've already bought something, you can just add these to it for the same postage and packaging, so you won't have to pay a penny extra on your P&P. And if you get these home, you decide maybe they're not quite what you were expecting, you can just send them back, and you've got until the 31st of January to do that with our no quibble money back extended guarantee. $22.95, it can't go wrong. I love them. I love these. I just think they're so amazing. And it's just those different colours that you're getting as well. That Mother Nature beauty.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Look at that. Stunning. Love it, love it. EKGC 26. Right, we've got to move on. Still loads to get onto. What was that, Pip? Back to the demo, back to the demo. Okay. Now, rings. We often have people ask questions about rings. Would you talk us through?
Yeah, well, all I've done is, this is such a simple technique. It's a technique we've seen time and time again on the show. And it is literally just using one of these massive druzy as your cocktail ring. There we go.
Amazing.
Isn't that great?
Love it.
But underneath, it's just a simple technique of placing a piece of wire around the mandrel, wrapping it around 4 times, and then putting the wire around the inside. And then taking a piece of wire and pushing it through the drill hole, because you've got a massive drill hole in there. So you can feed your wire back through to secure it really well. So you know, what you're doing is you're taking your wire in from both ends, from opposite ends, and then pulling it through. But you can do that twice at least. And that's one of the biggest problems, is when you're adding a gemstone to a top of a wire wrapped ring, is finding a ring that's got finding a gemstone that's got the drill hole that will work for it, and then just wrapping it around the base to secure it.
Lovely.
It really, really is simple.
It's just absolutely fabulous. And then last but no means least, we have our bracelet as well to complete the look. Look at these.
So it's done in a similar way to the necklace as well, where we've got 3 strands of beading thread, and so we're threading our pyrite, then we have pyrite, but we have our druzy on at the centre, and then we're putting 3 gemstones onto each of the 3 strands. And they bunch up really nicely to look almost like beady beads, but you don't have to go through the agony of making a beady bead. You just put them all up together. And then we've got the quartz bead going through all 3 strands, and then we're doing the same here with the crackle quartz, so we've got 3 on each of the strands, and then finishing with 2, and then our finally just adding a clasp in there.
Now what's this clasp? I wasn't to call it serpentine. It's not. It's called.
It's like a
name,
a ship's wheel.
It is, yes. I was confused by a ship's wheel yesterday. Senorita, isn't that a Spanish young lady?
Yeah.
Senorita. That's what Mark said. Oh well,
really?
if Mark said it, it must be true.
So I've got a senorita.
Lovely, gorgeous. Right, so thank you so much. Beautiful designs. All the pictures will be uploaded to Facebook. Shall I go over to the desk of Producer Pip? Oh, we've got your book coming up.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I will stay here. Oh, I've gone all starstruck now. Look, published. Now, this is, so if you've already bought your silver clay stuff, look at this. Some step-by-step instructions. Oh, I love that. Let me, so you've cut out the, so simple but beautiful. Look at that.
It's the clay that we did earlier on, so it's another design.
Yeah.
To making the heart.
Stunning for Valentine's Day. Is that peridot?
That's peridot, yes.
Gorgeous.
Peridot pearls with a flower pendant.
Oh, hello.
We've got some agate there.
I love that.
I've really tried to bring the gemstones into this. There's 22 projects, and they're all using gemstones as well to finish the silver clay off. But there's every type of jewellery in there. We've even got a section on men's jewellery at the back. Oh look, I like this with the writing on. Now is that that's one of your mats, isn't it? Texture mats. The Pavelka one. That was before I brought my own out, but she's got some texture stamps called Love Letter. And that one is the...
Oh, lovely. Sorry, I was looking at it so intently I couldn't... So you've got those, and this is what you create. Stunning. Look at these, all step-by-step instructions, everything you need to know. Great techniques, look, using the playing cards again. Oh, they're so cute. Beautiful, an absolute amazing. And you've got the rings in here as well, because we didn't have a chance to go through the rings earlier, so this is absolutely perfect. And there you go. So great book, an amazing Christmas present, and essential if you want to move forward and maybe you haven't got designs in your head, then this is perfect. Wait. Oh, now, am I allowed to say that, Pip? Okay, so we are having leather. Leather's coming in. I was having a chat with Louisa on Facebook the other day about fabric and things like that coming into things a lot more. And you can use the silver on the leather as well, and you can mould it around it and really have a good play around, because you've got that freedom to create with it. Then we've got the Finishing Touches DVD as well. This is yours? This is you?
This is one I filmed for Jewellery Maker, and it's all about creating your own unique findings. So things like clasps, and toggles, and end caps for kumihimo or for rubber tubing.
Great. So you can mix that with all the other mediums that we've already shown on Jewellery Maker, so that's great. That's your finishing touches. And you can stop her, rewind her, fast forward her if you already know it. No, never. You've got the DVD as well, and this is Natalia. How long is it?
It's nearly 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay. Great. Oh, what a lovely little picture.
Yeah, it's quite old, that one now.
You don't look only your hair's different. Look at that. And then with also, you can just see at the top, there's some things to make there. So we're doing it as a bundle. You are getting all three things. Now the book and the DVD by itself is, hold on, for these two, yeah, okay, so for these two, I'll get it the right way, it should be $14.95. Each. So each of these is $14.95. I was going to say, that seems a bargain already. Each one of these is $14.95 each. So that's the original price for everything, with this one as well. However, for everything, I'm standing next to her, Pip. What are you doing? Okay, but for everything, we can do it for one price, and one price only. $19.95.
Oh my goodness, that's a steal. Do you know when the DVD first came out, it was actually priced at $34.95, and then obviously we've reduced the price as it's become much more freely available. Yeah. And the book, when it came out, was $16.95, so you get a really good deal. Really good deal.
But you're also getting all Natalia's wisdom and creativity as well. Not all of her wisdom. I'm sure she's still got some left.
Quite a little bit.
But it's just all those designs and everything. Like I love it, but I can't always see what I want to create, and I think that's why these things. And you might not create exactly, but you will have ideas, and you go, oh, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to mix it with X, Y, and Z that's already in there. How many ideas in here did you say?
There's 22 projects, and then the first half of the book is devoted to techniques, and it's all about firing, it's all about gemstones, and it's about design itself, how to actually map your design out.
There's been a lot of questions about what you can fire as well with gemstones. It's all in here. Yeah. That's great, because as soon as I saw the ring that you had, I was like, is this peridot? Did you you fire it with it in there? What, you know, and so that kind of stuff is just so invaluable.
Yeah, and I also on my JMTV Guest Designer page on Facebook, I did quite a few little postings about all of the different gemstones, which ones work and can be fired in place, and what happens to ones that can't be fired, why they can't be fired. So it's, there's lots of information on there.
That's
if you
great.
want to like it.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you, thank you. Now there is a little bit of a clue. Clue? There's a queue. It's because we're talking about clues all day. There's a queue on the phone lines. We do have our second clue for the competition coming up in a little while. But it is, of course, a free phone number. If you are stuck in a queue, it's not that long. I do apologise, and everyone's trying to get to you as soon as they can. So $19.95 is a great, great Christmas present because you could wrap up everything separately. That's what I always do. I love wrapping things up separately. Oh, what? The bundle, there's another bundle being... Oh my goodness me, there's another bundle.
It's behind
Thank you, it's behind you. And you always go, ooh. Now, more silver. Now this, I love this. It's like that Bodicea thing.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It's that kind of very medieval looking, or, you know, very, very old looking.
Yeah, it's great. Look at that.
We call that the Inner Goddess pendant.
Inner Goddess pendant. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. It is definitely a Natalia DVD. So we've got that one there. Then we've got the cutters. Now cutters are expensive, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And do you know it's so hard to find cutters that are really small like this? You can find these kind of cake decorating cutters that are a lot bigger, but you want tiny pieces. So you don't want, you know...
And Debbie Bulford swears by them as well, so they're great for all sorts of mediums as well. So you get your cutter set. We get another cutter set which is slightly bigger, but different sizes, but you are getting a variety of sizes. So for example, I love these hearts. I love these hearts because they're like that pointed.
They're brilliant. And do you know what's so great about these, Sarah, is because when sometimes you don't have enough clay left to make, so you want to make something, and then you think, oh, I need a heart that's so big, and you've got just the right size that you need.
And can you, I suppose you could also just kind of like, can you do it that way?
Yes,
if you're really running out?
Yeah, you could. And these are, you know, they're really beautiful quality. And I remember when they were first launched, they were launched when Debbie Bulford launched the polymer clay on JM. And I was watching a show because I wanted to order all the stuff. And these cutters came out, and I ordered loads of them for my workshop. So I was so excited.
Brilliant! Yeah. Great, and it is finding those pretty little, the tiny ones. Then we've got stars in those, we've got teardrops, we've got rounds, and we've got flowers. Can you see the flowers there? Oh, we're sorry. It's a bit of a. We've had a question come in as well. So, you know how you. Oh, make the charms with the fingerprints in.
Yes.
Someone has texted in, they're just trying to find it now, but what they would like to know, she'd like to do it with her grandchild with the fingerprints, but it didn't show the fingerprints very clearly, so how do you go about doing that?
Well, it depends how old the grandchild is, because I'll tell you, the younger you are, the less kind of definition you have in your fingerprint. So with children, you're better off going for a bigger finger if you don't have much definition. But we did this when I was first learning silver clay. My little girl was very small, and her friends were there one day, so we took moulds of the fingerprints, and the boys' fingerprints were a lot more defined, and the girls, you could hardly see them, and they were about 5 or 6 at the time.
Right.
So it really depends.
And does it make a difference how dry the clay is, or anything like that? Or?
Well, it's just a case of the fingerprint and how well you can get the imprint of it.
Yeah.
So I took a fingerprint of a small baby, who's like 6 months old. You can hardly see anything, so you've literally just got an indent.
Yeah.
And also to use the moulding putty that we sell, because it's very, very good at capturing the very fine detail.
Right. So you actually put your finger in the moulding first.
Yeah.
So you don't put your finger into the clay.
Yeah.
Right. That's very important.
And if you watch my show, it's the first designer inspiration show I did with V, and I can't remember, but I went through the whole process of that from start to finish, so it's all on there.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. It was from Carmela in Lancashire, so I hope that answers your question. But the moulding what do you call it? The
moulding putty.
The moulding putty, thank you, is on the website. I'm just trying to sort out these things, and every time I get them to stand up, I knock them over. There you go, you can see them. So you get them in the hearts, and the teardrops, the rounds.
They're such good value. I mean, look how many you've got in there.
You get loads, and I
Brilliant.
love the little hearts.
Every shape you could ever
So
wish
cute.
for in there.
Perfect. Moving on, there's still loads. We get this as well. Now this is your brush. What's the difference between a short brush and a long brush?
Well, the brush that you get in the starter kit, you've got long bristles on, it's quite big. So that's great for just an ordinary pendant or, you know, an ordinary piece. The piece we've been making today, quite intricate. You need to get into small areas, so that's perfect for that. And that's also called a ring brush. So let me bring my ring in.
Oh, yes.
Just demonstrate this for you.
Aha.
So you can see that you can actually get inside and get all around and get, because you've got all these gaps and it gets right into there, you see.
Perfect.
So it's perfect for that.
Lovely, thank you. Then you get the roller, which we've seen, very important today, and then you get this. Now this is great for jewel enamel, polymer clay,
Shrink plastic.
Shrink plastic. Yeah, because she puts it in the little hot water as well, doesn't she? Oh, sorry, watch my mic.
Plastic.
And who was it? So who was it that said you can cut it?
Me.
It was you.
Somebody else might have said it, but I
No, I'm
definitely
pretty
said it because I
sure.
went to cutting everything up.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
leave it big like that.
And then it was these little bits that you were doing your
You
silver
can
clay on
line a
earlier.
baking tray with it. You can do all sorts with it.
Yeah, and you can pop it. Also, I was with Debbie Kershaw, and she cuts it up and puts it on actually on the moulding plate, the melting pot for the jewel
good
enamel.
idea,
She puts it like directly on and then just heats it up that way.
Yeah.
Especially with the diamond clear when you don't want it to touch anything else.
Yeah, for
So-
resin if you don't want to damage your surface.
Yeah. Is
Oh, we can
so
think of
much. Everything that you can see there, you are getting, including the mat, the brush, the cutters, and not forgetting the DVD as well. All for one price. Now, if you bought all this together, it would be £30.20. However, we have got a little bit of a deal on for you. Let's see what producer Pip can do at the price. Ooh. No, that's a great price, £16.95.
That's a really good price.
Because I said £30.20, didn't I, at the beginning? £30.20. So great value. Because Teflon as well, it isn't cheap.
But you know, that's a really good quality Teflon. It's very thick. So the normal Teflon's quite thin and flimsy, whereas that's very substantial.
Yeah, and you can use it for everything. So it is great for your jewel enamel. And it's a nice big piece as well. And don't forget all your cutters. I love these. Because they're so intricate. Oh dear. So don't just think this is just for your silver clay. Yes, you've got the things in there that you can use with your silver clay, but with your polymer clay as well, and then you can go right into your jewel enamel and everything else. What was that, Pip? Can you mix silver clay and polymer clay? In what way? Like before you fire?
Well, actually, in my book, I have a project where I've made a silver pendant with bezel, and then I've added polymer clay to it after I fired it. So you can bake the silver clay and the polymer clay together once the silver's fired.
Oh, interesting. Good question, Pip. Yeah,
I like it. So you can tell you've been around jewellery too long.
Yeah, that's it now, Pip. You're one of us. £16.95, and it is, of course, a free phone number. It's 0800 644 655. Everything that you can see there on the screen, you are getting for a brilliant price. £16.95. CQGC47 is your item number. And what a great Christmas present, of course. Christmas present for yourself, of course. That's the trouble when you go Christmas shopping, isn't it? Because you're really rummaging and you're finding things, you're like, oh, I really want that.
Everybody this year is getting things that I like, and then if they don't want them, I'll have them.
It's a good way, it's a good way. Oh, there's another strand that I'm going to go back over. Right, I'm going back over. I'll see you later.
Yes, see you
Thank you very
I'm gonna
much.
get making jewellery.
Oh, yes, yeah, because someone's going to win it. Someone's going to win it. Right, it's on my little black table, which is down here. It's this strand. We're just going to do a little bit of a recap on this strand here. It's been very popular and we have had some text asking for it again. So this is it. Look at it. It's that stunning luster. It's bright. It's pyrite, isn't it? It's coated pyrite, which is incredible. Golden coloured pyrite. Look at it, it's absolutely fabulous. We showed it earlier with some obsidian. Now what have I got in here? Now this isn't obsidian, but look again, it's that black. It really stands out, absolutely fantastic colour. I just want to see, just want a little play around. See, that's really pretty, really pretty. The strands that we have got coming out later on, I mean, it's going to go with everything because you know that gold is used so much in jewellery. It's just got that amazing light gold to it though. Incredible. 50 carats you are getting, and they are faceted rondelles. And for $6.95, you cannot go wrong with this strand. It's the sort of strand that you can use for spaces for so many different projects, on and on. You've got your facets in there, so it's really picking up the light. So if you want to bulk buy, if you can see yourself using this a lot in the new year, for $6.95 you can go for quite a few of these strands. Amazing. We are getting down to limited stock on these, so if you like what you see, I urge you to be quick off the mark on this one. It's a free phone number and it's there right at the bottom of your screen. If you're buying on the website, then make sure you check out of your baskets as soon as you can, because this has gone limited now. Right, wire bundle. Righty-ho, wire, right, it's the antique bronze coloured wire. This is my favourite wire. I think it lends itself to the vintage jewellery. I just love that colour, it's fabulous. So we have got 100 metres of your 0.25. We have 100 metres of your 0.4, and we have 100 metres of your 0.8. 300 metres in total. Just to recap, 0.25, 0.4 and 0.8. Now your 0.8 is so very, very versatile. Laura Binding uses it for her rings as well, so you can do a lot with that. You can hammer it as well, just to get that strength. It's great for making findings as well. Your 0.4, you will be using a lot of your 0.4. If you saw Gemma Crow yesterday, she was using the 0.4 to weave in and out. Now, do we have a piece where we can weave in and out? Let me just have a little look. No, we don't. We've got your Bodicea over here on display though, Natalia. Beautiful. No, I can't see it. It's that technique where you can fill in. So when you are talking about making leaves or something like that, and you get the basic shape, and maybe you have something in the middle, and then you use your 0.4 to fill in the gaps, to wrap around the sturdy frame and to fill everything in. That's what you use your 0.4 for. Now your 0.25 is great for your crochet. It's also great for the technique that was on one of Natalia's designs earlier with the silver clay. When you are twisting on your beads, it will go through the drill hole of pearls as well, which is always very useful because they do have a finer drill hole. So you've got three that are really going to work well together here. Or of course you can just use them separately for the different mediums or the different designs that you are making. Now the 0.8 100 meters of is normally $24.95. Now the next thing that's down is your 0.4, and that is $14.95, and your 0.25 is normally on its own. Oh, he's not going to tell us because we get that one for free. So altogether $39.95 for 300 meters of the very, very popular antique bronze coloured wire. Great, great value there. This price is not going to stay around here for long. If you like what you see, you have an hour to get it at this price. 300 meters, and they all work well together. So you've got your 0.8, the most popular, the 0.4, the essential for the techniques that Gemma Crow was showing yesterday. Laura Bindings uses it a lot as well for her wire wrap pendants, and your 0.25, which comes into its own when you are crocheting, when you are using pearls for those twisting techniques. It's so very easy to use on the fingers. Great value there. Everything you need. It's just $39.95. Now it's buy two and get one free. Now we are going to go on a break. We will be back soon for our Christmas sale. Natalia's beavering away there, and we've got our last clue for our Guess the Gemstone. Don't go anywhere. We will come back straight after this.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Using your flat nose pliers, open the loop towards you and take your chain and hook one end onto the eye pin. Again, using your flat nose pliers, close the loop. Continue with your design until you have the desired look.
Welcome back to our Designer Inspiration Show. We've had the lovely Natalia with us today. Just to show you, if you've just joined us, what you have missed. You've missed a stonker of a show? A stonker of a show, yeah, I'd say it's a stonker of a show. The amazing druzy necklace, a stunning piece, and of course we've been doing silver clay as well. Who wouldn't with Natalia? And this is the other design, absolutely stunning, using pearls. It's gorgeous. These are just 2 of the key designs from today's show. And if you have missed our demonstrations, then don't forget you can watch them on YouTube. Now they should be uploaded to YouTube within the next 24 hours, and all the pictures will be on Facebook as well. But if you have just joined us, welcome. We've got a bit of a Christmas sale for you, and then we will be going back over to Natalia later on. We've got our last question of our Guess the Gemstone competition. Now, we've just got to find the slide for it. Here it is. Which ancient queen was famously played by Elizabeth Taylor? Now, all 4 questions will lead you to a gemstone. Text us in that gemstone and you could win Natalia's make from her challenge that she's beavering away with it now. If you also include the answers to all 4 questions, then you will win the excess jewels gemstones that she hasn't used in her make. So there is a sentence. This is question 1. What is the surname of the guest designer, the new guest designer, who shares the same name as our presenter? That's me, by the way. And no, if you don't know me, tough. You've got to find it out. I am mean. But you can probably find out on Facebook, so that's not a problem. Complete the lyric from the famous The Temptations song, When It's Cold Outside, I've Got the Month of. When it's cold outside, I got the month of. That's your second question. Question 3 is this famous actress won the 1968 Golden Globe Award for the Best Actress in The Killing of Sister George. She has also played roles in Carry On films and Doctor Who. Who is she? We just need the first name. You just need the first name. And this is the last question. This is question 4. Just to recap, which ancient queen was famously played by Elizabeth Taylor? Oh, no, we don't need to give them a clue, Pip. You're too kind, you're too kind. So if you can send the 4 answers and then what gemstone that leads to, so there should be 5 answers, your name and your unique customer order number, your customer number, not your order number, it doesn't matter if you haven't ordered from us today, but your customer number, because then we can send it out to you. If you're new to us, just say new customer, not a problem. JM Studio 60777. So if you start your text with JM Studio and send us a text 60777, you do need to start it with JM Studio, otherwise it just goes off somewhere and that will be very confusing to whoever reads that. Okay, we have had some people who've texted in with all the right answers so far, but in order to get the excess gemstones, you do need to give us all 4 complete answers. Right, moving on, box number 2. Okay, we've got some black onyx for you now. This is our Christmas sale, isn't it? It is Christmas sale, yay! LFGK85, and these are your faceted rounds. 30 centimetre strands, and we are going to go quick on these. Now, if you like what you see and we have done any good prices, any price slashes, I should say, then all the price slashes are going right back up at 5 o'clock. So please, please, you do need to be as quick as you can. What is really important when we do have limited in stock as well is that you check out of your basket if you are buying on the website. If something is in your basket, it doesn't mean to say that a strand has been allocated to you. It is not allocated to you until you have checked out of your basket. Very, very important. This is a bit of a pre-show for Miss It, Miss Out. This section is. So we've got some really good deals coming up. 0800 644 655 is your number. And do not forget that for all our sale prices, because you know what they're like in sales, sometimes they say, oh, well, it's a sale item, you can't bring it back. We still have that money back guarantee, and it's the extended one, so it will take you right back, right up to the 31st of January, so you can completely buy in confidence. Now, what I've got here is this black onyx in your faceted rounds, 210 carats. If you got that gold pyrite, then we've already shown this strand because it looks so fabulous with it. But we are doing you a price slash. So the original price for this strand is $12.95. It's a lovely price anyway, but we can go lower. So let's see, or whether we can or not, let's see what producer Pip is going to do for us. 0800 644 655 895. It's black. It will go with everything. It's going to look great with any of the silver clay designs that you can come up with as well. You might not be able to fire this. You might not be able to use it. Can you use agate? Do you know?
You can't use agate. No, you can use black spinel, but not agate.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. So you can use black spinel, but with the agate, where you let me just show this. So you can still maybe just link it with a jump ring, so you can still have that. Look at that. Lovely, lovely. Right, $8.95. We are going to be going quick on these, and I'm afraid because some of them are low in stock, we are going to have to be quick, and you're going to have to be quick in checking out. Moving on. Now we've got this lovely quartz here. I'm pretty sure I have got this strand. You know, sometimes you go a bit crazy, don't you, when you forget what strands you've got. This is a strand of distinction, 130 carats of your pink colour coated quartz. It's got that lovely, it looks like rosé, that's why I like it. And because of the facets, it's like it's carbonated, more like a champagne or a carver, which is more, you know, a carver when it's on half price. That's when I stock up. Oh dear, classy. Not from well, maybe from any other supermarket that might be available. EHRU 88, 18 centimetre strand that you're getting, and these are approximately 9 mils. It's gorgeous. Colour coated quartz in your faceted rounds. Right, now this strand should be $14.95. It is a strand of distinction. You've got loads and loads of facets in this. You've got a strong, durable quartz here in that beautiful romantic pink, but we are not stopping there. Let's price slash. Here we go. Oh, the suspense of the chevrons. The chevron suspense. $9.95. It's great, great value. It's got that lovely colour. It could be used for bridal. It was an accent colour at my wedding, and that sort of antique pink, dusky pink, really, really beautiful. And if you got the wire deal that had all the antique bronze wire, then this works really well with antique bronze. $9.95. Right, we've got to move on that one. Oh, right, we are. Okay, so this has already been price slashed, and we are honouring that price slash. So that's where we're going with this one. And now, what you have got here, loads of emeralds. Is it what I think? It's emerald, and it is tanzanite. I didn't want to say it in case it wasn't. Emerald and tanzanite. Look at these. Amazing. And then this is our tanzanite. Stunning. Now with the emerald you're getting, I love this. Now this is emerald, but you've got, it's top drilled. So you've got, can you see that? And it's drilled here to here. So you've got a beautiful drop there. We've got some more drops in there. Stunning, stunning. We've got some tiny little rondelles. There you go. Look, you can see the rondelles of tanzanite in there. You got great, great colours. That jardin, it's all about that jardin, isn't it, that you are getting with your emeralds. The jardin, it stands for garden. It's French for garden, and it's talking about the inclusions that you're getting there. It's very rare that you get an emerald without inclusions, and they add so much colour and depth to the gemstone. Just want to show you this one as well. I like this interesting oval that you're getting in here as well. What else? Some gorgeous shapes. We've got ones that are faceted, we've got ones that aren't faceted. Here's a facet, oh look, faceted drop. I love that, look at that for your emerald. Stunning. VQVX26 is your code. Now this has already been price slashed, and we are honouring that slash. So let's see what the price is. Oh, what was that, sorry? When we first sold this scoop, it was $27.95. Now this is the honoured price slash of $15.95. Just want to remind you that this is emerald and tanzanite. This is a high-end strand, beautiful strand scoop, but also how much are you getting in here? Now in the scoops in general, we have threaded one together before, and it was a little bit taller than me, and I am 5'2". Now obviously that depends on the size of the gemstones. With this, I am pretty sure you are getting at least 5 foot of gemstones here for £5.95. You get so many in here. Can I squeeze it in? Can I squeeze every one last one in? There we go. You get so much in these tubes. VQ, VX29, and you can see that I am, to put the top on, I am going to have to, I can't get the top on. It's Pete's favourite job, that one. In fact, Pete's gone. Pete heard that was it. That was the next job. God. Okay, what's next, boss? Number five. Right, blue colour-coated quartz. It's really pretty. I'm on the wrong one. I didn't think this was blue colour-coated quartz. Moving on. Now this one is very similar to. No, it was. I think it's aquamarine. I was like, well, it's blue, but. So these two are very similar. So you've got your London blue here. The pink one we've just had on. And then this is the London blue version of it. Look at that. So it is your this is your colour-coded quartz, not that other strand that I've just pulled out. 0800 644 655 is the number to call. Now, what carat weight have we got here, Pip? We have got 130 carats here. There it is, graphics just come on. 9 mils faceted rounds on an 18 centimetre strand. MYRU24 is your item code. It's a really gorgeous colour, really beautiful. It's deep, but it's an original colour as well. And I think if I just pull it out like that, when the light moves through it, you can really make the most of that blue colour. Look at that. Great. Mix it with your pyrite. I'll tell you what this would look amazing with is that that gold pyrite that we had earlier. And you can mix, I like these two strands together. Pink and blue, absolute classic. Isn't that pretty? It is your quartz as well, so you know it's a real durable strand. The only thing that would beat quartz in a fight is your diamonds, your sapphires and your rubies, because a quartz is it is well hard. It is well hard. It's a strong gemstone. Now let's bring you a price on these. Now the strand should be, oh, okay, you're honouring a price slash. So, what? Okay, so this has already been price slashed and it's gone to £9.95. However, we are price slashing a price slash. Now, any prices will not be that low for long. They will be all going back up in near enough 45 minutes. So please, if you like what you see, you do need to jump on the phone lines now for £7.95. It's your colour-coated blue quartz, 130 carats, and they're in your faceted rounds as well for just £7.95. You can't go wrong with that price. Absolutely gorgeous strand, and I love it with the pink. I really do. Lovely, lovely. Right, moving on. Lavender amethyst that we have here. Such a pretty strand, pretty gemstone. Now these are your puffy rectangles that you have here in that delicate, soft colour. Beautiful. 120 carats. And of course it's amethyst, so you know that it's your birthstone for February. Beautiful. So it is my birthstone too, yeah. 10 times 8 mils. And these are not enhanced, these are natural. This colour is not heat treated, it's not coated, 100% natural. And these ones are from Brazil. Gorgeous, gorgeous. JCGP65 is your code. Now let's bring you the price of what these should be. These should be £9.95 for lavender amethyst as well. That's a very good price, but we are price slashing. So, Pip, what can you do with our price there? Oh, chevron suspense. Now let's see. Now, call me a fool. So it should, crazy graphics. It should be. It should be $7.95. We don't know what's happened with that. It is definitely $7.95. That's what it should be. It's $7.95. Graphics are refusing to play ball once more. I do apologise for that. It is, if you jump on the phone lines and you order this, it will be $7.95. If you are on the website, it should be coming up as $7.95 as well. 120 carats. For this beautiful strand. I just want to reiterate, it is $7.95. We don't know what's going on with the graphics, but $7.95, and this is yours only ever one postage and packing, and that of course is $2.95, which is one thing that we don't have a problem with the graphics, so don't you worry. Right, moving on with this $7.95 strand. As I got this out already, let's have a little look. No, this isn't okay, here we go. Faceted rondelles. Look at that colour. It is gorgeous. Oh, he's on the phone. It's Amazonite. Now, funnily enough, named after the Amazon, but not found by the Amazon. Not entirely sure what was going on there. And you are getting 75 carats. Is that incredible soft colour? I was in Bath in the summer and I saw a beautiful necklace made out of Amazonite. And it was £300. It was rather expensive. And it was just like this, the Amazonite was just like this, faceted rondelles, £300. It was beautiful, but at Jewellery Maker prices, maybe, I mean, it was gem heavy. I reckon it would have probably used up 2 or 3 strands, but certainly no more. Now, again, we are honouring a price slash that has been on a previous show. Every price slash after a show does go back up, or at least it should do. So we are honouring this one as well. 75 carats, this strand should be $12.95, but up until 5 o'clock, you've got just under 40 minutes. Then this strand is $8.95. It's beautiful, it's your Amazonite, it's those amazing colours that I just love that you are getting. Those soft blues and greens. Very, very pretty. JBRU 67 for $8.95. Right, moving on. Oh, which can we go straight to 22? Because 22 is the one that I showed earlier and that I love. So I love this strand. This is the strand that I showed about an hour ago because I was like, oh, it's amazing. I'm going to show you each one because I think each one is stunning. So I'm presuming this is Botswana agate. It is indeed, of course. Now, look at that one. This was my favourite because I think it looks like a shirt, like a kind of. Look at these. They're gorgeous. What was that, Pip? You say it's like tweed? Looks like a big tweed check pattern. Yeah, I reckon it does. Love that. It's just those colours, and more importantly, it's that banding. Now, with your Botswana agate, it is the queen or the king of agate. It's that banding that is just so beautiful. No one will ever be the same. This is absolutely stunning. It's Mother Nature at her most beautiful. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're getting 11 on a strand, and it's just stunning. 11 pendants that you can make, again using Natalia's design from earlier for a real, they'd make great rings. Yeah, that was Ben. Imagine this design with one of these, just as a real lovely day piece, with some whites and some, what else would you use? Maybe some whites, some moonstone, some grey moonstone, some opal would be amazing. You could use chips and nuggets to keep the cost down. absolutely stunning. You could really have a play around with that. If you have just joined us, welcome to the show. Don't forget all Natalia's designs will be uploaded to Facebook, and all her demos will be on YouTube within the next 24 hours is our aim. RVPO 96 for this Botswana agate. Now the original price is £10.95. That's only £1 a gemstone, 11 on my strand, all beautiful, all very individual, but we are not stopping there. So it's a Christmas sale. Let's see what we can do. Now, fingers crossed, we're gonna get the right price. We are going to go to, no, okay, I do apologise. For some reason it's not letting us do the price slashes, but we promised you that when we call up, this will be £7.95. We're going to close the graphics down. If in doubt, turn it off, start it back up again. We're closing the graphics down, £7.95 for this. Great value, beautiful, beautiful gemstones. £7.95. If you are buying on the website, it should be saying £7.95. If you want to call 0800 644 655, then you can say no, it is definitely £7.95, and we're going to just try and load that just to double check that that is working. I do apologise. We've still got teething problems. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Just every now and then it surprises us and you know, does its own thing. I do apologise. I do apologise. Stay with us. We've got some great deals, and apparently it is on the website. So if you are buying on the web, you can just add this to your basket. It's part of the sale, so make sure you check out your baskets as soon as you can. Now, we had rhodonite on earlier in those incredible flowers, and now we've got them in our trapezoids. Oh my, indeed. Look at these great colours, those soft pinks next to that black. It's incredible. You've got greens in there as well. Beauty. Look at these, look at that one. I love it, I love it. HHGP79 is your number. Now these are not colour treated, they're not, there's no treatment on these are not enhanced at all. These are also known as tapered baguettes. Ooh, baguette with fresh salted butter. Ooh, just butter. Like really, you don't need cheese if you've got like really good butter. Like cheese, I love cheese, but salted butter, you know what I mean, don't you, Pete?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you guess? What? Pete the meat doesn't do anything else other than Pete the meat. That was with you, Natalia, wasn't it? Pete, when we talked about nicknames, Pete the meat.
I don't remember that.
You've wiped it from your memory. I don't blame you. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Debbie Kershaw. So I will forgive you for not remembering. HHGP79. Now the original price of this, so this is the price that it should be, is £9.95. Now hopefully our price slash should work on this one. So producer Pip, let's see what you can do. If not, he's going to the pub apparently. Doesn't surprise me, he doesn't need any excuse. Yay, it's working for you. £7.95. You see, all you've got to do is you just got to close it down and start it back up. £7.95. We solved a problem. I do apologise for that. But £7.95 for these, you can't go wrong. I'm going to do a little count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 on a strand that you have got here. And they're gorgeous. They really are gorgeous. 0800 644 655 is our free phone number. We've got 3 minutes to our special treat that is also being part of our sale. I'm reviewing the situation. Now, how much of it? That's the burning question. Let's have your suggestion. That's coming up later, 3 minutes. Right, moving on. What's next, boss? Box 12, okay. Classics. Now these ones are, we've had these in different ones, and these are called your diamond cut. So let me just get one out so that you can see what you are getting. So you get, some of it is frosted and some of it isn't. Is that showing up right? Can you see that? Yeah, so you're getting, oh man, where's it gone? Here it is. Oop. Have a little look. This pack will be some down. No, there you go. Oh, hey, my job is a lot harder than it looks, I promise. Have a little look. Got them there. Yay. So you should be able to see that some of it is a frosted and some of it is shiny. You're not just getting them in this colour, you are getting them in a rose gold, a silver, a gold, and then this gunmetal colour. Now these are, hold on, including, are they different? No, they're all the same cut. Just double checking that. Yeah, they're just different colours. So diamond cut frosted rounds in your brass beads. Now they say black finish, I'm calling it gunmetal, but it's this one that you can see on screen now. I'm just going to bring in that just so that you can see everything that you're getting. VWAZ68 is your item number. And now, what should these have been? You're getting 310 pieces, so these are great spacer beads and a real, I mean, even at $9.95, that's a great way to buy spacer beads. Very, very cost effective. However, we are price slashing this, so get ready. Don't forget, any price slashes are going right back up in the next half an hour, so if you like what you see, please, please grab it now. Oh no, it's doing it again. Okay, no, that's the original price. How much are they going down? These are also going down to $7.95. Do apologise, these are $7.95. These have gone down to, this is the price slash. If you're buying on the web, it should be saying $7.95. If you call the number 0800 644 655, then please, please, call that number and speak to the call centre, and they should be coming up at the call centre for $7.95. That is for all the, I think we've had 4 auctions where it's always been price slashed to $7.95. So I do apologise. I'm just going to give you another little look at what you could be getting for $7.95 right now. You got your gunmetal, you've got your gold, you've got your silver, and you've got your rose gold. Now these are all brass beads and they are plated. 310 pieces, yay! $7.95, great, great value. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, I'm very excited because we were crazy yesterday and now it is our star buy. It's our star buy. I've been showing it to you throughout the show, but this is 10 meters. 10 meters of your silver plated chain on a spool as well, which is always handy. Chain has been used so much on designs recently. Go onto the Facebook page, have a little look at what you can see. One of them, I think it was Hannah Oxbury on the weekend, one of her designs used, what if we don't have it around, but where you would normally have a little bit of chain and then a bead and then a little bit of chain, instead of having one piece of chain, like maybe 6 or 7 different pieces, and it gives it a real luxury look, a real high-end finished piece. And when you are buying it in 10 meters, you can afford to do this. If your only source of chain is coming from the kits that we sell, you've got 1 meter, and 1 meter of chain will last you a little while, but sometimes you just want to be a little bit more frugal with this. Well, when you have 10 meters, you can use it as fabulous key showstopper pieces in your design. Can be done with chain. Look back on the 29th of November when we had the lovely Natalia with us as well. She created a fabulous piece using one piece of thick chain around the back of the neck. It was slightly off center, and then I think there was about 9 pieces of chain, all different lengths at the front. It looked absolutely stunning. That was on the Friday. When I was in on the Sunday, a lovely lady who brought her husband along actually to Sunday Experience. She had a great piece on. She had got a heart connector that she used to have one piece of chain going in and then loads coming out. It's beautiful. The thing is with this chain, not only is it a star buy, it's also part of our Christmas sale. Now then, this should be $11.95. No, I thought it was $12.95, but so that's already good for me. I'm thinking, oh, that's good. $11.95 is what it should be. But we are price slashing 10 meters for one price, and this is it. Come on, Chevron, do your work. Come on, graphics, please work. QUGP13. $7.95 for 10 meters of your chain. It's never been this before. It's great, great value. Use it, loads of it. We've only got 25 of these. If you like what you see, okay, sorry, we don't have 25 of these, we've got a bit more. So, but we only have 25 minutes left. So please, if you like what you see, you do need to jump on the phone lines and get it in the next 25 minutes. Okay, there is it's not in limited stock at the moment. Sorry, it was 25 minutes that you've got to get it. We've sold 15 already. Okay, they are flying out. There are loads of people on the phone at the moment. There is enough to go around, but please stay on the phone lines. Don't hang up and go to the back of the queue. Oh my goodness me, it's going crazy. We've got Terry from Worcestershire. Hello, Terry, just down the corner. We've got Carol from Stafford. We've got Sue from Hampshire. We've got Sue for Devon. It's going, oh, we've got it on the, what is going on? We've got loads. Penny from Norfolk, Pamela from Wrexham. Andrea, good evening, everybody. It's lovely to have you with us. Great, great value. I will, if I can, add this to my order for that price today. I absolutely will. Welcome to all those people and congratulations, because I think you've got a great, great price there. $7.95. A third of the stock has gone. Wendy in Yorkshire, Janice in Norfolk, these will be heading your way. Great, great value. I love it. And don't forget to look at the design. So ones to look out for: Hannah Oxbury, which I think was this weekend, and Natalia on the 29th of November, which was a Friday. So have a look. Have a little look at those on Facebook. 10 meters of your silver-plated copper chain, 3 times 2 mils. Beautiful, beautiful. Half of the stock's gone. It is flying out. Hold on, let me just show you this here. Lovely, lovely. There are a lot of people on the phone lines. Please, we've got a lot on the phones now. Please, I urge you, do not hang up. The call centre do know that there's a queue and they are trying to get to you as soon as they can. This is selling very, very quickly, so please just hang on the lines. $7.95 is your price. And you do have your extended guarantee as well. This will last you a long time, but don't forget you can go crazy in your designs with this and really go chain heavy. It looks fabulous, it really does. GUCP13 is your number. You've only got just over 20 minutes now as well to get it at that price, so please hold on the phone lines. We've got under 30 left now, so it does look like we are going to sell out at that price. People are double buying, and I don't blame them. Beryl from Yorkshire. Beryl, a very important name today. Beryl, always on Jewellery Maker, obviously, but to Beryl. If poor Beryl, if she's only just joined us on the show, she'll be like, what's going on? What's going on? I can't tell you, which is really annoying. But all will be revealed with our questions in about the next 5-10 minutes, and we'll be going back over to Natalia as well. So £7.95. Do we have any left? We've got to move on. Okay, we do have, we've got under 20 left, so if you're on the phone lines, then please hold fire where you are. Right, what's next, boss? Oh, me, I can choose. 13, please. Soda light. Soda light. Look at this. 290 carats. And they are twisted pillow beads. So you've got that beautiful twist. 290, imagine these are the chain. If you've got the chain, you can add this to your order. That gorgeous deep blues that you are getting next to those creams. It's just little patches of creams. Gorgeous, I love this one. Look at that, gorgeous color. Now this strand should be, don't forget, it's 30 times 15 mils, £8.95. I'm just going to do a little count on this, if that's okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 on a strand. So they are lovely and sizable pieces. Now, this is what they should be, is £8.95, but we are price slashing. This is our Christmas sale. If you got the silver chain, then you know this is going to work really, really well. Beautiful blue, £6.95. You can't go wrong. You can make 13 pendants out of these. You can make 6 pairs of earring and a pendant out of these. I think these will look great in earrings because I love the way that they've got that movement because of that little twist. Gorgeous. QXGP15 is your item code. Lovely. Beautiful. This is still part of our Christmas sale that we've got here. 0800 644 655. Lovely, lovely. Now I'm just gonna, 125 carats of your blue colour coated chalcedony. I love this. These are graduated plain pairs. It's the way they just beautifully hang, how these will elongate the neckline. Beautiful. They range from 28 by 12 to 40 by 15. Look at these. And on my strand, I have got 2, 4, 6, 7 of these stunning, stunning drops. Imagine a very simple pendant on these with matching earrings, or imagine just restranding these. Aren't they stunning? Beautiful. Now this strand should be, oh there we go, graphics have just come on, should be £9.95. I think that's an excellent price for these because they are beautiful. The way they just hang is absolutely stunning. £9.95. But we are price slashing. It is part of our Christmas sale. Let's see what we can do. Down, 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 down. £7.95. 2, 4, 6, 7, just over £1 each, but look at this, £1.20 each. Look at that. I mean, that one's stunning, polished to perfection, and that gorgeous blue, that translucency of the chalcedony is so very, very pretty. Hold it up with the light moving through it. Now, again, I think this is a strand that you need to get home. Hold it up to the light, see what happens when the light is allowed to move through it and isn't bleached out by our studio lighting. For £7.95, this is stunning. Any price slashes will be going right back up in about 16 minutes, so you don't have long. It's a free phone number, and don't forget to check out of your baskets as soon as you can. Beautiful, beautiful. OMRU64 is your item number, and don't forget you do need to be quick on these. Right, moving on, moving on. rose quartz drums here, 280 carats, I do believe. Lovely rose quartz. It's that stone, the love stone, not just for romantic love, but for all kinds of love. It's a beautiful gift to give anything in your rose gold, in your rose quartz. DAGP 27. Sorry, I said 280. Sorry, I misheard that. Just want to recap. This is 200 carats of your rose quartz drums, 10 times 8 mils. 0800 644 655. We are going to price slash these. It's part of our Christmas sale. Now these should be $6.95. That's a great price anyway. But it's part of our Christmas sale, so we've got to price slash it. Let's see what we can do. Rose quartz is becoming so recognisable now with more and more people. It's not just something that we understand because we're jewellery makers. $4.95 for your rose quartz is very, very popular. It's very easy to work with as well. It's durable. It's a quartz. Of course it's durable. It goes with so much. Oh, we're coming in on the phones for this. I don't blame you. It's under £5. 0800 644 655. I love it. DAGP 27. Oh, I didn't even know. Ben had to point it out. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
If you don't know you're making gemstone puns, that's when you're in trouble.
I didn't know. I said it's quartz. I said it.
It's quartz. Of course.
I said it's quartz. Of course. I can't even say it. I said it's quartz. Of course, it's durable. It's quartz. Of course it. Don't worry, it's nearly time for Ed. Don't worry, you haven't got much longer with me. $4.95. DAGP 27, and people are double buying of these, and for that price, under £5, I don't blame you. Here's some customer names. We've got Lynn, and we've got Claire from Lancashire. We've got Terry from Worcestershire as well. Terry again. Welcome, Terry. Thanks for being with us. Barbara in Kent. Did I see Claire? Oh, Claire. Claire, welcome. Gina from Warwickshire. I was in Warwickshire Sunday night. When I was driving up here, I just called off for a quick pizza. $4.95. Lovely, lovely. Don't forget to join the phone lines, because if you want to get this for under £5, you do need to check out, add it to your order and have checked out by 5 o'clock this evening. We have to move on. We're going to do 2 more. I can choose. I'd like to do 17 if that's okay. 17. Look at this. Oh, I knew Pip was going to go for it as well. It is one of, is it Mystic Coated? It's pearl colour coated chalcedony. So it's not your Mystic, but that colour coating is absolutely fabulous. You are getting 90 carats. So what you have underneath is you have chalcedony, that amazing translucency. It's the way the light moves through it. It's beautiful. And then you've got that pearl colour coating on top. Then, not forgetting the facets as well, so that's really, really going to pick up the light. 3 fabulous things happening on this one strand. It's an 18 centimetre strand. It does have tassels. It's posh. KHRU 43, and you have got 90 carats here. Gorgeous. This is going to be perfect for bridal jewellery, but you know it's going to match everything else that you already have in your stash. Now, this is the price it should be. It should be $9.95. I think that's great. I do. This is a strand of distinction. It's got that coating, it's your chalcedony, and it's got that faceting to it as well. But we're price slashing. Let's see what we can do. Gorgeous. It's $7.95. If you like it, jump on the phone lines. You've got just over 10 minutes to get this, and then it will be going back up to its original price. This is one of the earliest materials used by man, apparently, and it's got, and of course, because you've got that chalcedony, you've got that fabulous waxy, silky luster to it. Really, really beautiful. And then when you've got the coating on top of it as well. It just shines, it picks up the light. It's beautiful, and you know it's going to go with so much that you've already got in your stash. So for $7.95, especially if you've already opened your basket, you've already paid for your postage and packing, it's just $2.95. That's for the whole of the day. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, we're going to move on. This is our last one of our Christmas sale. Oh, I missed that number. Sorry, love. Oh, it's Moonstone. What was it that we have in Moonstone? I was saying how great Moonstone would be with the Botswana agate. Now these, are we calling these rondelles? We're not. No. Yeah, they are faceted rondelles, but it's what we're calling them. But these aren't like the other rondelles that you get because they've really got that edge there. So it's got that point, and then you've got the facets on either side. Really, really pick up the light, and I love how that bit is flat, and then you've got that edge to it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at those. And it is a moonstone. That means it's part of the feldspar family. So that means it's going to glisten. It's going to have that light play. The way the light is moving through it is like no other. And if you got the silver chain, beautiful. Look at that. You can have some fun with that. 100 carats of our grey moonstone in these fabulous graduated faceted rondelles. Now these are approximately 4x2 to 10x4 mils on a 17 centimetre strand. I love it. Moonstone is so exquisite anyway, and I think this way it's definite is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at those colours. Beautiful. Now the original price for this is $8.95, but we are not up to, oh, Pete, I'm making a mess. Sorry, Pete. And we are, of course, price slashing, so it should be $8.95. It's a strand of distinction. It's got an amazing sort of coating on it as well that makes it just gleam and gleam. Apparently it doesn't have a coating, it's not enhanced, that's its natural state. Absolutely gorgeous. $6.95. I think, I know it's not the lowest price that we've gone to today, but I think for what you are getting, the cut and the quality of the gemstone, I would say that's one of the best value strands that we've had today, and we've had some cracking strands. But what I love, look at that shiller, it's gorgeous. $6.95, great, great value. Jump on the phone lines 0800 644 655. You will not be able to get this strand for $6.95 in anything after the next 7 minutes. So if you like what you see, please, please act fast. $6.95, an amazing strand of your grey moonstone, 100 carats. We are now going to move over to Natalia. I'm taking these with me. She's been beavering away.
I have been so busy.
Look. Now these are the strands that you got at the beginning of the show. Now you had Fancy Jasper for the party season.
It is, yeah.
You had the green faceted agate, and you had the red heart. It's beautiful.
Well, I thought I'd do a heart for the hearts. And then I just kind of I thought I'd put them all together because I thought they went together when you were holding them in the hand together, and I thought, let's see what they look like in a necklace.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And look at those matching earrings with the little hearts at the end. Gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Now, we have had texts. We've been inundated with texts to win this. Now, Sandra in Preston, we've had you. We've had Carol. We've had Sarah. Hello, Sarah. It's done. Viv in Cheshire, thank you. Marie in Northumberland, Deirdre in Swansea, May in Dorset. We've had loads of you, so thank you, thank you. We have picked one at random. Are we going to give the answers to the questions? Okay.
Yeah, I'm dying to know the actress.
You're dying to know the
Can't
actress.
work that out.
Oh, well, okay. It might make sense once you've got all the other ones, you see.
Okay.
So, yeah, so our first question was what is the surname of a new guest designer who shares the same first name as our presenter? Well, my name is Sarah. Ed, what's the answer?
Green.
Green
Yeah.
is
I knew that
right.
one.
Sarah Green. So our gemstone is green. Good.
You
Stay there,
recruited her,
Ed.
didn't
Question
you?
two. Question two. Complete the lyrics from the famous The Temptations song. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Do, 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 do. It's May. Green, May.
Are these in a random order? You have to reassemble them?
No, you just have to say what the gemstone is that links
Emerald.
green and okay, so
GM, right.
now third question. It's all going crazy now. It's all going crazy. Third question is this. See if you can get this. Listen carefully, Ed. This famous actress won the 1968 Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in The Killing of Sister George. She has also played roles in Carry On films and Doctor Who. Now, we already know the answer from Loudmouth over here. That's fine. So what do you think the name is? A lady's name? A lady's name?
Mirren?
Can you? Esmeralda is the wrong answer, Ben. Anybody?
Barbara Windsor. She was in
And
Carry On.
I still haven't got a clue.
Beryl!
Oh, of course.
Beryl Reid. Okay, it's an obscure question.
I got the answer
but you
from the
can
first
get
two
Beryl,
clues.
But that means you wouldn't get. But then, Ed, you wouldn't get all the prizes. You see. Right. Fourth question.
I can't win any prizes, so.
Beryl Reid. Fourth question. Which ancient queen was famously played by Elizabeth Taylor?
Oh, that's easy. Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Yeah, I knew that one.
So what links them all?
Is it Emerald?
Is Emerald. See what we did there? It took Pip and I all morning to work those 4 questions
How
out.
does it link them all? Beryl, is it? Yeah, Beryl.
took me
Emerald,
like 2
green,
seconds to
Cleopatra's
destroy
fate had a mine, and
did
we
she?
think,
Okay.
yeah.
May's birthday.
May, that's them. So who's our winner?
Sarah Green.
Elizabeth McCurr from Lancashire.
well
Did she get
done.
all the 4 questions right as well? And she got all 4 questions
Well
right.
done.
So you get these as well. We're gonna,
Not many left,
There's not many
unfortunately,
left.
'cause I
But
use
then,
them all.
that's quite nice because she knows that then they've been designed by you. And what I love about this is been designed by you and it's got a heart and you finished the little
I
hearts at
love
yours.
hearts and that's my logo. And because I didn't know what size you were, I put a little extended chain on the back.
Oh, a little extended chain on
So
the
you can
back.
have it loose, you can have it really tight.
Gorgeous. I hope you like that. Debs in Cheshire has said thank you from you for last time when she won it last time. You're very
Debs.
welcome.
I'm glad you
Thank you
liked
for
it.
joining us. Oh, lovely. So a massive thank you to you.
Oh, thank you. It's been
I'm going to
great.
be spending a lot in the next 10 minutes. Due to her. So that's fine, that's it. So thank you so much for joining us. Loved all the designs. Anything, Ed's coming up later. Don't forget all designs will be back on Facebook. 30 seconds. That's
Don't miss
how
out.
later. Because if you miss it,
You miss out!
see you later. Have a good evening.
Join Jewellery